All right. So the way I find to do it is just get talking like because this whole like starting to is the weirdest thing.
Yeah. So we're recording right now. Yeah. Okay.
But you were saying about Mrs. What you saying? The new gym was it her?
Oh, the OnlyFans. We're talking about OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, OnlyFans. Yeah. People said you should go on OnlyFans.
Yeah. People were saying that like I
make sure you're talking to Mike there.
Yeah. So people were saying that I should be going into OnlyFans, and it's not my jam. It's not my jam. But I honestly respect people that do it.
Right, I do too.
So like Newfoundlanders, right? Like they are very like kind of small-minded, and we're like, you know what I mean. So if a girl here done that, all the girls in town are gonna say she's a slut. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Automatically, right away. That's just how Newfoundland is.
Yeah, because it's too small.
Too small.
Right.
So when I was down in Texas for my boxing fight, so basically I met all the people that were on MTV The Challenge, like all the American people. Mm-hmm. So like after they get off of like their seasons, they do OnlyFans, and it's just a regular thing. You know?
Everyone it's like
nobody works down there because they're just making like mint on OnlyFans. Just think about it, man. If you got 100 people, 100 like just say fans or people that like you, and they're paying $20 a month. That's quick cash, man. Quick cash.
What's the math on that? 10. It's what, $2,000?
I'm bad at math. I'm bad at math. But that's $2,000. So like
$2,000. Just $2,000 a month.
Imagine if you got 1,000. Imagine if you got 1,000 people
giving you $20,
and all you're doing is going on there and just posting a fucking like. People ask me all the time. The weirdest shit that I've got was people asking me, "Can you send me a fart video?" They were like, you don't even have to have your face in it.
Right.
We want to hear you farting and send it to us. Like $500 they said. And I was like, no, bro. No.
Wait, now you said no.
Man, people's after offering me money for like feet pictures, like weird shit, man. Like people asking me to like.
But I don't get the no. I don't get. That's what I don't understand.
I don't know, man.
You don't get the question. I don't get the no. I don't get the answer. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like if someone offered me $2 for my foot, I'd say yeah, it's coming.
I tell you what it was. So when I was on Big Brother, I used to walk around the house all the time, farting all the time, man. I didn't give a fuck. No. It's like, you know what?
Of course you don't.
There's cameras everywhere. It's so weird in there because there's cameras everywhere, but like you kind of forget that you're actually in the house. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You're just live. It's like you're living.
You forget that people are watching.
You're just living with a bunch of strangers,
right?
And then you get close with them, and you're just living. So I used to be going, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So once I got there's 24-hour live feeds all the time, right? So you can only imagine how many weirdos are like watching you live,
right?
You know what I mean? So when I got off the show, people were like reaching out because they were like listening to me fart all the time. And then I stopped. So then they were like, "Can you fart on video for $500?" And I'm like, I said no. Actually, I think he offered me like there's one that stands out. He offered me like $100. I said no, and then he went up to $300. I said no, and then he went up $500. I said no. And I was like, man, dude, you're fucking insane. You are fucking insane. Yeah, but that's why we're here, though.
I don't understand.
People have weird fetishes, don't they?
Man, yeah, but yes, they do. And
what's your weird fetish?
My weird fetish. I don't really have a fetish. I'll tell you the closest thing to a fetish that I had.
Okay.
So I when I was younger, obviously like every teenager and young 20s, like you know, and you're just discover. And like here's the thing. Internet started getting popular. Like internet and puberty synced up almost perfectly for me.
Yeah.
Right? Like when it started to come in, because I was born in 86.
Yeah.
Right? So internet started to come in the 2000s, right? Just as you're going through puberty and going through all this stuff. So it's all at once. So you're going through puberty, plus there's just free porn getting thrown at you.
I can't even imagine.
At the exact same time. Like, I never even thought about that until right now. No one can say that. that they're hitting me as the internet, like this thing is coming out of the woodwork. Because like kids now, they're growing up 4, 5, 6 years old, tablets, internet.
It's crazy times, man.
Right, but we grew up like my first 10. Like
I remember having magazines, man.
Yeah. Yes. Well, gee, I remember
I had a wrestling magazine, and there was what's her name, Stacy Keebler. And there was like
oh my God, she was so hot.
So hot, man. I remember, I don't know how many freaking times I beat off to that goddamn picture, man.
Buddy.
Now it's just whatever you want, man.
Kelly Kapowski was mine.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Who?
Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell. Remember
her?
Used to go with Zach Morris.
We got off topic, though.
Yeah.
Off topic.
So my whole point was, anyways, I was into watching that like all of us were. And then when I was in high school, I forget what happened, but I started getting weird about some of the shit that you're seeing on there, right? Like, like feeling guilty. Like, is this cool? Like, is this I'd be like, is this girl legal age? Right? I got really in my head about it.
Cool.
No, but what I mean by cool is are they legal age? Or are these girls like fucking kidnapped and like part of that whole sex ring?
Yeah.
Like I got really because I'm looking at these girls. I'm like, they don't look happy. Here they are,
bro. This reminds me. I have to say it. Yeah. So like I used to work in oil fields, and we would work in some pretty like random ass towns, small towns, right? But there'd always be that one bar that would have a strip club.
Yes.
Right? And they would take it so like I actually felt so bad because they bring in these strippers, right? And you'd have a bunch of these like rig pigs with barrels of money like whipping like toonies at these girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, there's no way that you're enjoying this. You know what I mean?
There's no way. There's no fucking way,
but then you'd have like the really, really hot stripper, and all the guys were over there, and then the next stripper would come on, and there'd be no one around, and she'd be dancing by herself, and I'm over drinking by myself to think like, man, I feel bad. I feel bad for these girls.
Man, no wonder they're so into drugs. You'd have to be
on drugs.
You'd have to be in some state of just peace and love with yourself and the world, and like high on just something where you're just up there, and you're just happy to be dancing.
Yeah.
Because other than that, how the fuck there's a lot of situations like how can you do that? It's an empty room.
But don't get me
one fella off in the corner, he's not even interested in you.
Don't get it twisted though. Like I've gone to strip clubs before, and these girls are athletic and impressive as like
they all are.
It doesn't even make sense what they're doing,
dude. Even the chubby,
I'm like, whoa, like how do you even become to do that?
Even the chubby ones are strong. It's true.
It's very true.
And they're flexible.
Man, I've gone to some weird strip clubs up in Fort McMurray. There was a place called you've been to Fort Mac?
Oh yeah, lots of.
What's that place called? Diggers or something?
Is it Cowboys?
No, I was like Diggers. It's like a strip club or something.
For gold diggers, is it?
I don't know. It was like I just heard some fucked up stories. Like people there, like I don't even know if I should be saying that, but. It gets pretty bad.
Yeah, I believe it. It's Fort Mac, dude. But now Fort Mac, though, funny enough, Fort Mac's actually cleaning up, man.
Is it?
I was fucking floored.
I haven't been there since like 2011.
Buddy, since the fire?
Yeah.
The fire is the best thing. This is going to sound horrible, but the fire might be the best thing to happen to Fort Mac.
Yeah.
In Salt Lake, as horrible as it is, I'm thinking bigger picture. Obviously, that was terrifying, horrifying. I'm sure there's people that still get really fucked up and PTSD and everything else from it. Like, yeah, it's horrific.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But like the town, and you can talk to people who are still living there, man. Like anyone that's there now, it's because they want to be there. Like it's like anything in life. Like it's like it got rid of
such a work town,
dude. I know, but it was so overcrowded. Yeah. And then like between that and then the oil being kind of inconsistent, yada yada, and COVID and stuff, it's like people who are there
actually want to live there. Yeah,
they bought a house there. They're rooting in there. They're raising a family there. They want to be, and it feels like a family town now more than ever. Because I went to Fort Mac for my first time in 2007, and I was coming in and out of there from 2007 to 2010. And Then I went back up there. So that was work as an electrician. Then I went back up in 2015 for comedy.
Yeah.
As my first time back in Fort Mac. 2015 or 2016? 2015. And I went there.
You used to be a working man.
I was an
used to be a working man.
I was an actual working man.
Now you're just living.
Yeah. Now I'm just living. I say that all the time. I'm just living.
Bro, I just want to live. I don't want to work anymore.
Man, I'm just trying to live, man.
That's all I want to do is fucking like nobody wants to get up and to go do a fucking job they don't want to do.
Man, no one.
Nobody.
No one. And like I wrote a post about it there a couple weeks ago. I don't know why I was feeling a little inspired. I was feeling a little inspired, and I haven't written anything like that in forever.
Yeah.
And I think it was in my car when I wrote it, and I just fucking, I don't know. I was gone down some social media rabbit hole,
It happened.
and I just started reflecting on my life, man. Like from I don't know. There was something that triggered like 2007, 2008 Facebook in me, like an old Facebook memory.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking about how far I've come from like the beginning of Facebook to now.
It's good to do that, man.
And I started thinking about my life, yeah. And then I was just thinking it all up, man. And it was something that's been in me for a while, I guess. And and I just wrote a post pretty much being like, for anyone, because there's a lot of people that don't know me. Of course, they don't like.
Yeah,
like,
they just know the
there's
comedian.
More, yeah, and there's more people that don't know me than know me. Like that's true for even the most famous people in the world.
Yeah,
like so it's like. And I would just kind of give this background, like, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do after high school. I went and worked at the fish plant, and then I was working at the fish plant for a couple years. Yeah. And then I went in trade school because I still don't know what I wanted. But I was like, I see my friends do that, and the plant was closed down. I was like, well, I'll go be an electrician until I find out what I want to be, and who knows, maybe it's the electrician I want to be. And I wrote up this whole post and just kind of explain and giving like the cold notes from like high school to today, like of all the jobs I've done, had, or whatever, and how I'm here, but pretty much like you say, like every single year, I'm fully aware that this could be my last year at living this life that I've envisioned and created for myself.
Yeah,
and if it is. Then it is, and I get the privilege to say, man, I had 5 years, I had 6 years where
of like being a comedian,
of no day job. I was just a comic for 5 years.
Yeah,
I was just a comic for 6 years.
So how do we stay here though?
Well, hopefully this podcast is a part of it. That's what I want, right? Like, so I'm like, me and guys are doing the Best Con Comedy Tour. We started that in 2018. Me, Mike, and Brian.
Yeah, like that's going to be a continuous thing, no?
It's annual. Yes, we do it every year.
It's fucking crazy, man.
And
People
it's
go
growing
crazy.
every year.
I even tried to buy tickets, and it's like gone. Gone. Like now it's, I like message Brandon. Brent, like, what the fuck is up? Oh yeah, we're just putting on our 10th show at this one spot. Like, it's good, man.
Yeah. So we and like it started off 27 shows in 2018 across Canada, and then in 2019, 2019, it was like 33 shows across Canada.
Yeah.
Then 2020 didn't happen, obviously, because of COVID. And then 2021, we did it. And this year, we had 41 booked, and we did 40. Because we only had one show get canceled from COVID.
The funniest time, though, was when you were looking at the mountain, and you were on shrooms, and you were saying it looks like Homer Simpson.
Yes!
Holy fuck. I was at work, man. I was dying laughing at that.
Oh, man, where was that?
I think you guys were, I keep along with the journey, man. That was in, you guys were out in BC somewhere.
No, we weren't.
No?
We were in Gross Mourne. We were in Woody Point. Yes. We were in Woody Point. There's a hill that looks like Homer Simpson's lit down sleeping. It does though, don't it? You seen it?
I seen it.
You seen it? Yeah, man. Yeah.
I even sent it to a couple of my buddies. They're like, yes, man. 100%.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
so every year we tour, and every year that we're trying to grow the tour, hit more towns, hit more cities, more provinces. Like
people are liking it, eh?
And we got some of the funnest fans in the country.
I gotta say, like I normally go, but the last time I went, I was like running on 2 hours of sleep. I was hungover as fuck. Yeah. Tired, like dead ass tired. Just partied for like 2 days hard, and then I went to the comedy show, and I was just like, trying to say.
Where were you, Yellow Belly?
Yeah, I was like, I was like right in front of you.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
we
that.
were all like that whole table, we were all hungover as
Yeah.
fuck.
I
never
remember-
go to a comedy show if you're not feeling good, man. Like you gotta be ready for that shit.
Oh man.
You know what? Yeah.
Dude, well, it takes energy.
Yeah.
Because and I say it too, like as someone who's watched a lot of comedy in my life, both
Yeah.
before comedy and during comedy. But like if I'm tired, man, like you really gotta be listening.
You gotta be on,
You
man.
gotta be following. You gotta be trying to picture what they're saying. You gotta try to like put yourself there. You gotta be following that story.
Yeah.
If you go off in a cloud of your own thought and is the storyteller like I am, then like I do a lot of stories and rants is a big part of my comedy. And then you're off the cloud and you come back a minute or two later. Like now you're like, well, no, is he still in the same story? You don't even know if you've been checked it for 30 seconds or 3 minutes. You don't know if you've been, and it's like, and now people are laughing. You're like, well, I don't get that. Why was that punch funny? Because you checked out for a minute because you're tired and your brain's wandering. You can't focus.
Yeah.
Right?
I never really thought of that.
Yeah, man. Like, so you got to be alert.
You do. I can't even imagine you guys fucking like being on, like going across tour. Like, there's definitely days where like you don't want to do that.
No.
Do you want to do it every time?
Pretty
yeah.
Yes, for the most part. There's the odd time. You don't want to, and it has nothing to do. I shouldn't say it's but for on the best contour. Speaking about the best contour, it has nothing to do with town because all those shows are awesome.
Well, not the town, just like you mentally, like
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you
gotta be drained.
Man, dude, we just
gotta be drained, man.
Buddy, we just did across Canada, so we did Newfoundland.
Yeah,
we did. I think it was. I keep getting the numbers fucked up in my head. I'm pretty sure it was 18 shows in 21 days. And that's all across, dude. You got no fucking idea.
I can't even imagine, man.
How exhausting that is until you do it. I did turnaround work, so I used to go up 20 and 8. 20 days on the rigs, 8 days off home, right?
Yeah.
You burn at least one of those flying, if not 2. And that was the closest thing to a 20-day. Like, when you're doing a 20 and 8, or I was anyways, like, after day 10, okay, now you started feeling it after day 10, right?
Yeah.
And, like, really... And like the first 5 days, you're like spring chicken, don't matter. Then you're okay normal. After day 10, you start feeling it.
Yeah.
Day 15 to 20, you're a fucking, especially like 17 to 20, man, you're a fucking zombie, man.
Yeah, I know.
And you're just getting through it. So you can get the fuck out of there and get 8 days off. And when we did that, that was very similar to that. It was similar. Like
you got to bring the energy, man. If you're not bringing the energy every single night, like
buddy, and you got to bring it.
You got to bring the energy.
You got to fucking bring it.
You got to bring it because people are not going to come back. You
got one shot in front of this crowd, and you could, even though you've been at this for
I don't know how you do it, man.
As long as you've been at this for as many years as you've been, like there could be a lot of people that's still seeing you for the first time.
It takes the next level of confidence to get out and do that.
They're seeing, I guess.
Because I would not be able to get out in front of that, like a group of people like that, and talk for that long. Yeah, you know what I mean. So like I think.
Yeah, but I also don't have the confidence to go and put fucking 250 pounds on a fucking bench rack, right? Because I'm not confident that I can go lift that. Yeah. Like I gotta put 120 at most.
Talking about that, 75 hard. Fuck. You just I followed your journey to the whole fucking thing. Yep. I was like, this guy's fucking nuts. Yeah. This guy's nuts. And I was like, I'm never gonna do that.
Yeah. Well, my girl is equally as nuts because she did it with me. She nailed it.
Yeah, I'm doing her. I'm still on it right now.
You're on it, yeah.
So I'm doing Live Hard.
Live Hard.
Yeah.
So what's that?
Okay, so like I gotta step back because like me watching yours, I was like, man, this guy's fucking insane. I would never do that because I thought like not drinking was impossible because us Newfoundlanders we're always drinking wherever you go. Yeah, alcohol is involved. Yeah, so I was like, man, fuck that. I ain't doing that. Yeah, and then I met another guy and he done it. So then that was the second guy that I kind of followed along his journey. I was like, man, these motherfuckers, like if you guys can fucking do it, I can do it. Yeah. So then I started doing it, and I think it was like 30 days in without alcohol. And I think I was at Christian's, and I was just watching everybody just shot. and I was sober. I was sober. I was just drinking this, and I was having a great time.
Yeah.
And I reflected. I'm like, man, that I used to be that person buying all the shots, wasting all my money, getting fucked up, waking up the next morning like puke. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, what? Why was I doing that?
Yeah.
Why was I doing that? I don't know. I actually don't know. Like it's just a lifestyle. It's a habit. It's all it is.
And we all.
So ever since I took that alcohol out of my life, it's been 84 days, man, without alcohol.
That's amazing,
84
dude.
days. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I was in this rut. I put a pile of fucking weight on. And I wasn't leaving my house. I wasn't leaving my bedroom hardly. It was just enough to get food out of the kitchen, back to the room.
Yeah.
And this whole pandemic and some other bullshit was just like, I just kind of I just went as a full hermit, and I just started I got addicted to Warzone on PlayStation. Right, like I got legitimately addicted.
It sucks you in, man.
I
haven't played it in a minute.
And here I am playing with friends, and I reconnected with a cousin of mine that. We were never really tight even as kids.
Yeah.
But definitely we lived close to each other and we were friends. And I love him and stuff. And then I haven't really talked to him hardly at all since I moved to St. John's 15 years ago. And reconnecting with him through this game, and we start playing every day. Every day we start playing. And I'm playing with a buddy of mine, Jason. Karate Cactus for those DJ J.O. for those who aren't hip with the cause. So anyways, he got a group chat with some of his buddies, and they all play Warzone. Throws me in, and I get Mike in on it. And so it's the same 6, 7, 8 of us play Warzone every day. I'm in there, and now I'm away from the bullshit of the world. I'm in a virtual reality every day, and I'm just having fucking fun. Yeah. And even when
You're making me want a game.
Right, and even when I die, you still can't hurt me because that's not real.
I remember, man. I remember. I used to have the headset on and shit, and with the boys. It is fun.
It's the funness. So I'm there, but I got so hooked in on that, and I wasn't doing it. It wasn't exercise. I wasn't getting out. I'm just eating. Buddy, I blew up. I got the heaviest I've ever been in my life.
Yeah,
I've never been that heavy in my life. I never cracked 200 pounds in my life. I was 208. Shit. Right. So I was and I was just in a bad headspace. And the only way I was getting through the days was just escaping.
You gotta have balance.
I was checking out of reality and going into this virtual world essentially, and that was my way of getting through the days. And then she was like, I found this thing on TikTok. She's like, it's called 75 Hour Challenge.
Your wife?
Yeah. She says to me, she goes, I found this thing on TikTok. She said, I said, oh yes. She says it's called 75 Hard. I said, okay. And I said, what is it? And she said, well, and she reads it the rules, right? No booze, 75 days, work out twice a day, once indoors, once outdoors, minimum 45 minutes, 4 liters of water, drink 4 liters of water, 10 pages of a non-fictional book, read that every day, and pick a meal plan, diet, and stick to it. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And that's the rules.
I add a meditation to it. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. And do that every day for 75 days. And I didn't think twice.
Really?
As soon as she got the last word out, I said, yeah. I said, let's do it.
Yeah.
She said, yeah.
You needed that change.
Yeah. I said, yeah. And she read it to me. That was a Saturday. And I said, yeah. I said, but listen, I said, if we're doing it, Maggie, I said.
Oh, she did it with you?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Oh, buddy. And I said, if we're doing it, Maggie, I said, we're fucking doing it.
Yeah.
I was like, none of this fucking around, and we do it for a week, and then we stop.
Yeah, that's
couple weeks. I was
does.
Right. I was like, we're doing it, and then we're fucking doing it.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. I said, all right.
You're
I
getting
said,
me motivated.
Right. And I know. And I go, it was Saturday, and I go, not this Monday. Because that's that. Because if we do start this Monday, we will do it. I said, the Monday after. I said, it gives us 9 days to really properly get into the fucking headspace. Because when you say I'm going to do it tomorrow, you haven't you haven't took the time
to actually think about what you're doing.
To really think about what you're doing. You're being too impulsive.
Yeah.
Right? But you really got to get ready. Treat it like a playoff game where it's on the fucking calendar and next week the series starts and whatever. Like,
it takes a different breed.
Right? There's a reason why after the last game of the conference finals, one is they're beat up, but there's 2 weeks in between till the Super Bowl happens.
Yeah.
And you don't tell me that for those 2 weeks that's all that's not on their fucking mind. Like that's all they're fucking on their mind. It's all the mental preparation for that fucking for that hour on the field, right? And it was just like, so it was just pure, just every day getting around a day closer. And then when it came 9 days later, I was fucking ready, and I did it. And
you felt amazing,
buddy. It's the best I've ever felt.
Yeah,
was when I did it. I fucking completed it, and there was days. See, here's the thing: people are like, "Oh, I can never do it." Man, I was fat as fuck. You used to be a massive alcoholic, right?
Yeah,
Love food. I grew up in a bay takeout. Right? Like you know how like every little bay has a takeout? Yeah. Well, that was my family. We had takeout. Right? So I grew up in the takeout. Last time my parents couldn't afford a babysitter. I was hanging in the back, sat down in a sack of potatoes, just like going on and fucking munching on leftover fries, just and gravy and shit. Like I just like I grew up in a bay takeout, so that's why my diet is shit.
Yeah.
Right? I grew up in Newfoundland, that's why I fucking drink and everything else. And just like I was in so many ways I embody everything that's wrong with Newfoundland. And I was like and if I can do it.
Yeah,
buddy. And I did it, and I'm just chugging water every day. You're just like, you know what I mean? Like this here, you drink 6 or 7 of these a day. Yeah. That's 4 liters.
Crazy.
So man, you're just
I know people that don't even drink water. They're just drinking pop,
buddy.
I'm like, there's guys at my work that legit only drink pop, and I'm like, have you drank any water?
I was that guy. I used to be that guy. Now, not in a long time, but when I was in high school, I the only time I would drink water in like junior high and high school was like out of the fountain after gym class.
Yeah.
Right? Or like maybe if I was outdoors playing ball hockey, because where we used to play road hockey, it had to be right next to my house. It was right in front of the house. So sometimes when I was really thirsty, I'd jump in. I was just not, and I get a glass of water. Other than that, man, for years all I drank was soda.
So do you think you ever do it again?
75 hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To live hard. You asked me about the live hard. So I can send you the podcast for it, actually.
Yep.
Live hard is basically you do your 75 days.
Yep.
And then after, there's 3 separate phases. So there's phase 1 is 30 days, and you can do each phase whenever you want, right? But it has to be within the year. And you just have to add extra tasks to that, and they're all 30 days each. So like right now, I didn't want to take a break because I finished 75 hard, and I was like, hey, like, what's next? You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I was like, fuck it, let's just keep going. Right. Yeah. But it takes a different fucking breed.
It does.
To do 75 hard. I'm telling you, there's many fucking days where I'm like, I can't believe I'm
hearing that out of you.
I don't want to fucking work out. I don't want to do it.
But see, here's the beautiful thing with it, though. And to take away some of the intimidation for people. A walk is a workout.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, like,
right?
I would.
So there was many days when that's what I did.
I would stretch for 40. I started stretching for 45 minutes.
You're right.
Because I knew my body needed it.
Right.
And instead of just fucking physical shit, I just do like a yoga or whatever. You know what I mean?
What I learned the most from the 75 hard is that it's not about.
It's a mental.
It's
thing.
not about the intensity.
Yeah.
It's about the consistency. It was the biggest thing I learned. There was many days that all I did was drink. Like all I did was just drink water and went for a couple walks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And sometimes I did that 4, 5, 6 days in a row. Right? That was my workouts, was a couple walks around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And hour and a half, right?
You feel good, though.
One in the morning or afternoon, one in the evening. Yeah, and dude, I lost 25 pounds in 10 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's like that's an average of 2.5 pounds a week. And when you're drinking that kind of water and you're on the move every day and you're cutting out to shit, especially when you're like myself and you're like fucking 40, 50 pounds overweight, it's nothing to cut out 2.5 pounds a week. And that's healthy. Like that's not like 8 pounds a week. You know what I mean? Or something stupid.
Yeah.
Like it's 2.5 pounds a week on average. It's more than
the hardest part for me, I find, was the little tasks. It's just like reading 10 pages every day. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause a lot of people don't do it. But just
I never read a book in my life, dude,
I know.
on my own.
Like those little
that's a lie.
Those little tasks is what
lie.
kind of fucked me up. Like the working out aspect, but I think that it's 75 hard for me. It changed my views on alcohol.
Yeah.
Because I don't think, like, I'm actually considering not ever drinking again. That's crazy.
Dude.
That is so crazy for me because I'm 30 years old and I'm a fucking partier. Like, everybody who knows me, I go hard in the paint. I don't just go for a couple beers. Like, I go hard. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why you got a big brother.
So, like, yeah, like, for me to not drink is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
Buddy.
It's mind-blowing. It's
I
mind-blowing.
tour Canada twice a year, and I got to be in for that night in that room. I got to be the funniest guy in the room.
Yeah.
For anywhere from 45 to 90 minutes. I'm the funniest fucker, and not only am I the funniest fucker in the room, like in that moment, but like I gotta be worth giving money to. I gotta be worth $20, $30, $40.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta be worth money, and I gotta be worth that kind of money in that short of time. That's how funny I gotta be, and or else you're not gonna have any longevity, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, so I gotta bring that, and then just go, oh no, go back to my room, like, and naturally, like when you're. The type of lunatic it takes to do stand-up comedy.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lunatic,
it's such a small little world, though.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
Yeah, and like it takes like a lunatic to do it, so you're a lunatic. So of course you love drinking. Of course you love...
Yeah.
The reason you did stand-up is because you just spent decades having a fucking laugh in everyone's kitchen and shed and whatever the fuck, and you were like... And you were like, man, I tell you how I got into it, funny enough, is I got into it because I feel, and I still feel this way,
Yeah.
and I felt at the time, all my friends are funnier than me. All of them. Like, it's... Back home, man, but I really, what I felt is that you go everywhere and everyone feels that way.
Yeah.
But like, I'm feeling these are the funniest fuckers on the island. They gotta be.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I'm thinking. Like, the people I'm hanging out with and my friends, like, man, if the rest of the island could see these guys, there's no way people are just fucking foolish on the island. When you're junior high and high school, you're not well traveled around the island. You gotta think there's no, like, yeah, you know Newfoundland's funny because you know it's funny, but I'm thinking these are the funniest fucking people on the island, and they're fucking hilarious. To this day, they're hilarious, right? So here I am, and I'm like, well, I was always the guy. So I'd have my moments of being funny, in the group, but my role in the group mostly was I was the laugh track. Like, I was the laugher, right?
That's why a lot of people laugh.
Yeah. Because some of us would say stuff, man, and I'd be fucking roaring, right? And I was the guy that was just there, and I was just
and everybody else starts laughing.
And people laughing at me laughing lots of times, right? And but I'm just laughing at that person. Like, I'm just laughing, right? And that's
all it is, man.
Right? And I'm just like, man, my friends are the fucking funniest friends, right? So then I'm like, I just love laughing, so I love comedy.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching movies and TV shows, and you're always seeing like Comedy Club. Remember like Eddie Murphy, where he's at the Comedy Club, and there's a sad scene actually because the comedian picks on him because he's so big, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, there's all these different movies and shows where there's comedy clubs. There's no comedy club in Newfoundland. I was like, man, I can't wait for something. It was like a bucket list item.
Is there one here now?
No, there wasn't. It's gone again. But it was like a bucket list item for me. Like, I can't wait to travel and go to New York, go to like a big city, and go to a stand-up comedy club. Like, that to me was like such.
You watch Kill Tony?
No, but let me get the start out.
Okay, sorry.
So I was like, when the comedy club opened here, buddy, I was so fucking excited. I'm like, holy fuck! Like, there's a comedy club in Newfoundland. No,
Which
that can't be right. Yucks on Cameron Road.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I've never been.
Yeah, because you were living away, weren't you?
Yeah.
Heard a lot of that?
Yeah.
So, and I was just like, man, so me and my friends are going every couple of weeks. And then I'm there, and I'm like, when are the bars going to sign up?
Yeah.
Right? And then I'm realizing nobody from home is ever going to do this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, fuck it, I'll go do it. Right? And I went to sign up for an amateur night, and I accidentally got into a competition.
Oh,
I didn't mean to
shit.
get into the competition.
Yeah.
I was full on amateur night, and it was supposed to be a one-time thing, go up, bomb. And then the boss like, let me show you how it's done. And then they go up and do it.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'll get it fucking started, boss. Like that's how I felt about it.
Yeah.
Right? I'll get it fucking started.
Did you have anything in mind you were going to talk about, or you just wing it?
Yeah, but not when I signed up. I didn't. Not when I initially walked in there and signed up.
Yeah.
No, it was once they told me I was in a competition and it starts in 6 days, and I couldn't back out the competition.
Did you bomb? Or
No,
did you kill
I
it?
won it. That's how I got started in comedy.
That's unreal. I won it. And you said, I wasn't expecting that. I was like, I was hoping that, oh yeah, you got up, but I bombed.
No, that was a crazy story, man.
Crazy story.
I know. It still don't make any sense. It don't make any fucking sense how I won that. But I did.
Man.
It was just one of those
And now you're here.
moments in time, you know? And
Now you're going on tour. That's crazy.
yeah, it was my life now. But at the time I was an electrician. I was in trade
Man.
school upgrading my block.
Wow.
I was upgrading my block. That's what I was at.
Such a change, man. I reflect on my life too a lot. I look back on like lives that I've lived.
Yeah.
Like I used to date this girl she had 2 children, and I was like pretty much daddy. I was just working every day, family man. Da, 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 da. I look back on that, I'm like, man, you were like 24 years old doing that. Like that to me, that seemed like it was just a whole nother lifetime.
When I was 24 and 25 years old, that is when I was without a doubt my most maturest man self. I was
Really?
fucking, yes, dude. I was working like an insane amount of hours. I was engaged. I, was just like working, coming home, and like doing all the right things. Like I was just being that guy.
Yeah.
And very sensible, just working and building a life and a career. And not that there's anything wrong with any of that.
That's the Newfoundland dream there.
There's a lot of people dream, not just Newfoundland dreams. A lot of people dream of that, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
But but yes, especially to be able to make that kind of money, to be able to make a living home in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Like I said that in that post that I was telling you about that when I was feeling inspired about.
Yeah.
How because then I got into real estate after being an electrician because I wanted something flexible to go with comedy, and I said that in the post, so here I was making great money as a real estate agent. Didn't hate it. Actually really enjoyed it. And I was good at it, and I was good at it because I enjoyed
Are
it.
you doing it right now?
No, I don't do comedy, dude. Where you
You
been?
don't do comedy, yeah. I was like, I see real estate agents. I don't know.
No, man. I was doing it for 6 years.
Crazy.
And I was good at it because I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. And but I didn't love it.
Yeah.
I didn't it was something that I enjoyed. It didn't feel like something that I was.
Shit, man. I'm in that weird phase right now.
You know what I mean?
I'm working all the time. I work out to Long Harbor. I'm working all the time, but I don't enjoy that. I enjoy
this. Podcasting. Yeah. Going to the gym, podcasting.
Just living.
Just living.
That's what I want to do. Someone signed me up, man. Someone signed me up. But honestly, it's not just living because you're working.
Yeah.
You're just making. Actually, you're just living. Just living.
But it is work. Obviously, there's
there is work. There is work behind it. You gotta be good at it.
There's a lot of hustle to what I do, and there's a lot of sleepless moments from what I do, and there's a lot of stress from what I do. There's a lot of times that me and a lot of other comedians want to quit and go back.
Yeah.
To something else. Like when I left real estate, I left a 2-year. I had a 2-year leave of absence from the board, right? So at any time within 2 years, I could just go back and jump right back in, get my license back, not have to write the exam, yada yada. Buddy, man, there was times, and I've had those times as recently as a year ago, really think about throwing in the towel and go back because of the hustle and the strain and the work and the stress is so overwhelming in this, it's easier to just go do something else.
It is, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So there is definitely an element of work and hustle to this.
That's why
when you put in the work and put in the hustle and when it works out for you, and you get that, and then you get paid for it, like,
Yeah.
and by paid, I don't,
That feeling gotta be good.
I don't mean money paid. I mean just feedback paid. Like, there's laughter. You're getting booked for shows. You're on the microphone. You're hearing the laughs.
Yeah.
You're going across Canada with your buddies. Like, you're getting paid. To me, like, that's the world paying you. Like,
crazy.
And it's just like, when you get that payment. Oh, buddy, this is the fucking best.
Yeah, I know. Like, I want to I want to switch over full time to like fitness. You know what I mean? But I'm too scared to do it because I got this nice cushy little job. It's paying me really well, and I'm like, do I really want to make that jump? And like it could flop. And I guess you were in the same thing. Like, do I really want to? But
Buddy, you can do it.
It's clearly working out.
Man,
anybody can do it.
Man, like, I went, and it's gonna be hard. Like, like something I never told. Like, I ended up going 2 years without heat in the house.
Yeah,
I had no heat in this house for 2 years.
Shit.
I never told anybody because I didn't want people to worry about me. But I went 2 years with no heat, and
First time telling people.
Definitely in a podcast, yeah.
Oh,
First time, as I told the masses, yeah. Is that like I went 2 years because I went into I got out of the day job, went into comedy, and so now with no day job,
See, that
and
scares me.
then it scares a lot of people.
It scares me, bro.
And I got hit by a fucking truck in life. I'm not going to talk about it, what happened, but I got hit by a truck in life only a couple months after that. Like, I got hit hard, fucking hard. And so now here I am with no day job, and I'm crippled as fuck.
Oh, you actually got hit by a truck?
No, not a physical truck, just a life truck. big old like life written on both sides of it, man.
Yeah.
Big fucking flashy letters. Life just fucking me up again.
Yeah.
But like, and anyways, and then I go and all of a sudden, like, I had to pick, like, okay, I lost my Blue Cross.
Yeah.
Right, I lost my health insurance. I don't have health insurance right now.
Yeah.
Right, because I was like, I had to start picking. Where am I going to pay my bills? Like, what gets my money? And I was heavily drinking at the time too, to cope through everything I was going through. So in hindsight, I could have paid Blue Cross and I could have got heat, but I was too hard on the bottle too.
Yeah.
And but the bottle was helping me get through it all. Right? I was in a fucked up spot, man. I was loaded all the time. And don't get me wrong, I still...
You've seen the dark side.
Oh,
You've
buddy.
seen the dark side, man. You're... Shit, man. Cheers to that.
Like, cheers, man. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Now I'm able to have a beer.
And not,
don't ruin my night.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to have 20 of these now.
Yeah, like, for me, man, I used to get, like, so... wasty pants, and like I would just turn into this person that I'm not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like the way I look at drinking now is like it's only slowing me down in life.
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling good here lately. I'm 30. Like I just turned 30. I feel like I'm at like the most fit I've ever been.
Yeah.
So when I like look at drinking, I'm like, that's only gonna slow me down.
Yeah.
Why am I drinking?
Yeah.
Why am I drinking? But I love it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I want to have one of those beers. But it's almost like a competition with myself now, being like, how long can you go without it?
Yeah. Well, I was a few weeks into the 75 hard, like with the drinking. I wasn't already when she brought that to me, and we started on the Monday. At this point, I didn't realize it. But I was like, man, I haven't had a drink in weeks anyway. So
yeah,
at 75 hard, and then on day 76, we shared a glass of wine or a bottle of wine. We both got drunk actually on day 76. So for her, she went like 80 odd days without a drink, and I went over 100. And you know what, man? And then had it, and it was fine.
You find out who your real friends are, though.
You do. You find out who your friends are. You find out who you are too.
Yeah. What I noticed is like people stop inviting me like to shit.
Yeah.
And then like I just came secluded like to myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But before it was like you get invited here, you get invited there, and like, oh, like he drinks fun. You know what I mean? So now people like look like, oh, he's not fun anymore. But it's not even like that at all, man.
No.
It's just the way people think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to May 24 weekend. Went out to Humber Valley with a bunch of friends. I'm doing 75 hard, and we went out I couldn't drink, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's drinking for May 24 weekend. Humber Valley, Wicked Chalets, hot tubs, fucking everything.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't. Went got a day pass at the Pasadena gym for a couple days.
Was it
there.
the same?
But I had a great time.
You had a great time.
I had a great fucking time.
So like
I had a great time. I had a bunch of mushrooms.
Yeah.
I ate mushrooms because there's nothing incentive I've heard, so I couldn't have mushrooms.
Man, bro,
right.
Mushrooms are life, man.
I ate mushrooms every day for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
Mushrooms are life.
Man, I'd get and here's the thing. I've never hallucinated on mushrooms, right? Because I don't take enough to do that. I just take enough to get.
Yeah, you take it like a microdose.
Yeah, I just get it so that it makes me laugh. Right? So, and that's all it does, which
Man,
I already loved it too.
Yeah. Right? People look at mushrooms as like this like big, like, scary thing, but like, no, microdosing is where it's fucking at, man.
It's the best, dude. It's the best. And I take that, and then, didn't get all fucking whacked on it.
Yeah.
And then I'm enjoying the hot tub. I'm enjoying working out. Fuck, man, I was high on mushrooms. I went for a walk in the rain. Didn't care.
Yeah.
And then it was one workout done.
Yeah.
So I got my 2 workouts in a day.
Yeah, and
I didn't drink.
Yeah.
And I had the most fun there that weekend, man.
Yeah.
Like I had the most fun.
Yeah.
I'm into fucking walking around in the fucking rain, going to the gym, having water in the fucking hot tub, watch a bunch of South Park on mushrooms, having a fucking laugh. I mean, this weekend is awesome.
Yeah, and you're waking up feeling good.
Fucking felt great, man.
Yeah.
I just smashed 4 liters of water a day. I'm gonna do it again today.
Man, like why was I? Man, it's so crazy. Like before I started this, I was like, okay, Christmas is coming up. Like I'm obviously going to be drinking during Christmas. Oh, Jib Fest is coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm obviously going to be drinking during Jib Fest. But then I'm like, man, fuck it, just do it. Just fucking do it and learn to like. It just changes your lifestyle.
It's the best, man.
It's the best.
It's the best.
It's the best. Bro, I'm not drinking anymore.
Yeah. Man, like
I'll probably have a glass here and there, but I won't be going to these events or like going on vacation and just getting fucking wasted.
Buddy.
You can't remember nothing.
Right. Now, don't get me wrong. Like
it's fun.
I've had
it's fun.
I've had since I've had a good few drunks. Don't get me wrong, and I've had a few, but that's what's been a few. It hasn't been dozens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's been a few.
Yeah.
Which is great and I'm able to go and have one and be like, all right, I'll have another one. Maybe
I just realized.
Maybe it'd be a few months before I have another one, or a couple months, or maybe like I don't even have like a stupid bender every month.
Yeah.
And by bender I just mean like a crazy one night.
This summer I was crazy. This summer I was fucking crazy.
Yeah, man.
Like I was on another level.
But it usually takes that, right? It usually takes being crazy or being you're either gone full on fucking mad. Or you're gone like full like hermit, dark spot for you to be like, I gotta do something, right? And then next thing you know, you're going 75 days, 84 days, where you haven't done anything, right? Because we're extremists.
Man, I love podcasts.
Podcasts are the
This
best,
is what I just realized.
Yeah.
Like we came, I came here to do the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And we've probably been talking for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I haven't even thought about that.
It's not been that long, has it?
I feel it. No.
I don't know.
I feel like it.
I don't know. All I know is, man, is I ate mushrooms before this, and it's kicked in.
Yeah, I've been like, there's a lot of time I'm like looking and like the I'm trying to like keep it together, but no, yeah, fuck.
How long has it been? I'll tell you what. A little pause. I'm gonna get a beer, and I'll be able to tell you how long I've been on recording.
Do it. Are you ready to get into some shit here, though?
Let's do it.
Is that what we're? That's why we're here.
Yeah. So, all right. This is
a can of worms that I don't even want to open yet.
Okay. So, for anyone that doesn't know, okay, this is Adam Pike, now turned into Adam Pike Fitness.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just a guy.
Right.
I'm just a guy, bro.
Was living in Saskatchewan when you got put into Big Brother.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
You live in Saskatchewan.
Okay, I gotta think now.
Tell us that story, and then we're gonna get into it.
All right. So I was living away. Fuck, I gotta think about it now. I started fracking. I'm sorry, you really. I can't even think.
Hold on. I gotta make sure it's recorded.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. You started fracking. I don't care.
I started fracking, and I was not living anywhere for almost like right up until Big Brother. I wasn't living anywhere. I was going away to work. I'd work, and then I'd like, hey, where am I going? Am I going to fucking the Calgary Stampede? Okay, let's book that. That's my days off. Then let's go back to work. That's all I was doing. I had my truck up there. Sometimes I would come home. I'd like crash on my buddy.
Oh, you were exactly what they wanted.
What?
That's why you got in.
Yeah.
That's exactly why you got in.
Bro,
They're like, whoa. So you're homeless, but you're but
you're hired. You're hired, man.
You're
bro,
homeless, but you're not a complete mess.
I gotta say,
you got money.
It was like, I kind of want to go back to it. It's like it sucks you in, and you're making a lot of money, and you can just you got fucking 2-3 weeks off, and you can go do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
you can go wherever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter. Well, not now. Fucking COVID, god damn it.
Yeah,
but they just But it was a good time. Anyways,
and you still can. It's just more. It's just more tape to cut through.
Crazy. Fucking Big Brother, man. I tried out for that 5 years in a row.
Yeah.
And I'd like make it a little bit far, and then they'd like say, "No, we like you, but you're not right for this season." So the year that I made it, the year before I made finals, so I was like top 20, and I was like, "Shit, like this is my year. Like this is happening." Nah, you're not right for this season. I'm like, I wasn't even gonna try out for the next season. I was like, you know what? Like I did everything that I could possibly do. Like maybe I'm just not right for the show.
Right.
And then they called me, and I was like, oh fuck, man.
Wow.
If they're calling me, but I honestly I think that they were like holding me in their pocket for like a little love story. You know what I mean? Because Sam came along. And then it's the Newfie who lives away, but he's not really like they know what the fuck they're doing.
Right.
Like they I think they had that all planned before the fucking season even happened. Oh. But you never know. You don't know what's gonna happen.
No, for sure. Listen.
Yeah.
They don't put 1,000 names and shake it up and haul out a dozen.
No, it's like
they're selected.
Yeah. Trust me. Like they even say it's like a puzzle piece.
Yeah.
So like and it's so crazy to think about my season because everything it was perfect. If I was put on any other season, I would not have done as well. You know what I mean? But fuck, it's crazy to think about.
It's crazy, eh?
It's a crazy lifetime. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy life.
so you got into it. I'm just thinking, man, because like I auditioned one time. I auditioned years ago. I can't remember if it was for the very first season or maybe the second season. I feel it was the very first season. Could have been a second, and I auditioned for it.
It's the best thing I've ever done in my life,
buddy. I bet it is.
If they called me back, if they called me right now, and they were like, Adam, we're having some people come back on this season for like coaches or whatever, I would get up right now. I'm not even joking, and go pack my shit and jump on the plane and not even think twice about it. I'm telling you, it is the best.
When you're in there,
it's crazy, man.
When you're in there, do you get paid? Does the show give you money?
Yeah, they give you money. Like
they'd have to, right?
Yeah, but it's not like a big fucking thing.
No, it's
but
Canada.
We
understand. I'm asking.
It's enough to like pay your bills and shit.
Right. So they're giving you money so you can pay rent, mortgage if you have one, phone bill, etc. Car. Plus, you've been enough to pay a car bill.
Yeah.
Like, because you can't be like, you go into Big Brother house.
Yeah, you can't. Like,
and then you're going to lose your house and your truck, right? Like,
yeah, like,
you know?
So for me, like, I wasn't living anywhere. So I'm like,
oh, they loved you.
Yeah.
They loved you. No wonder you got to.
Bro, it was fucking minus. It was minus 62 wind chill in Grand Prairie when I was working there. And I remember Big Brother, they were on the phone like, oh, like some people it's hard for them to adjust. Like I'm like, this is a fucking vacation, man.
Yeah.
Like, throw me in there.
Yeah.
But it's some people it's hard on your head. Like it does fuck with you mentally being in there.
And Will did well too. Will got fourth, right?
Yeah,
Will Kennedy?
we both got fourth.
You both got fourth, right? It makes sense that you both did well because
they love Newfies, man. They love Newfies.
Well, yeah. First of all, it makes sense for Newfies to do well because Newfies got a good social game, right?
Yeah.
But what I mean is, because like I also worked on the rigs.
Yeah.
Right? So like as an electrician, and I know what that feels like.
Yeah.
To just be coming in, coming out, coming in, going out, you know, like whatever. And then like for most Big Brother, like, oh yeah, you'd crack up. But if you're living on the rigs like that, Big Brother, no, man.
Fucking vacation,
yeah,
bro.
Because yeah,
sign me
dude,
up.
that is so much better than the rigs. Like
so much
people
better. Like,
oh, must be great, must be hard in there.
Yeah, no, it's just
being
like
away from your family and no.
I'm like, what? I don't fucking see him anyways.
And like, you know, you got very little contact with people, and it's like, have you been on the rigs? You got no contact the whole time you're on the fucking rig. There's no cell phone service, and then you get back to your camp room while you're fucking exhausted, and you got Wi-Fi that is getting gangbanged, but at the same time by everyone, because everyone gets off work at the same time.
Yeah.
So the Wi-Fi is crippling speed, right?
Yeah. I know.
Right?
I've been there.
Right? So the Wi-Fi.
I've been there. Like, why is it not loading?
So the Wi-Fi is fucking useless, right? You're lucky to get.
I'm bringing back Stacey Keebler, man. Fuck the Wi-Fi.
You get basic text. You're not getting fucking. I remember trying to watch like highlights on TSN.ca, and like a minute video would take 25 minutes to watch because it was like because of the buffering. Right, and it was because it was so fucking over. So. That's your life, right?
That's your life. It's a crazy thing, man.
And that is your fucking life. And you know what? And what are you going to eat? Whatever the fuck they got. Because you're in camp. And there's no Wendy's. Right? You have Wendy's. You have fucking Wendy's in the Big Brother's house.
Bro,
they don't
it was
even have...
What an experience, man. What a fucking experience, bro. Yeah. But what's fucked up is the sequester. So, like, we're basically quarantining anyways. But for me, so they actually thought I was like a fucking psycho. Because you're in this hotel room. You're not allowed to have your phone. You're not allowed to do anything. But you can, like, rent a board. I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this. Oh, fuck it. You can, like, rent a friend. So, basically, you can rent a friend. They'll come in. They'll hang out with you. Whatever. Just to keep you fucking sane. I didn't rent a friend. I didn't rent a movie. I didn't rent anything. It was just me in that room, and I was just like locked in. I actually used to write a lot. I never ever used to write like that. I wrote 64 pages of my life, just funny shit, fucked up relationship stuff, and it was the most like peaceful I've ever been, man. It's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, I totally
writing, man. Like, I don't know why I don't do it now.
So
I actually do it now. What am I talking about?
So I went through my two biggest life moments is one I was alluding to earlier.
Yeah.
And then I went down this dark path, yada yada. I also had 3 years before that, I had another fucked up one. And which was my doing. So the thing was that the second one, the one I was talking to you about, wasn't my doing. The truck just came.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And the first one, it was I hopped on the truck and I went on, right? And it was but to hop on the truck, it means you got to leave a life that you got.
Yeah.
And that fucks with your head. It fucks your head. So I went through that.
Yeah.
So anyways, I was drinking again. I was drinking every second day. I was drinking because I drink and
that's a lot, man.
And here's the thing. And at that point in my life, I never drank like that. The year before that, I actually went a full year without even thinking about it. Remember when I said I was the most responsible I ever was?
Yeah.
24, 25, and yada yada. So I went a whole year, didn't get drunk.
So when you say drinking, like how often? Like how much?
Wait, no, hold on. I'm too high for this. I can't be derailed. But like, let me get these thoughts in for fuck's sakes out of So, all right.
I know what you mean.
All right. So, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
All right. No.
You're in a dark place. Yeah, you're in a dark place.
Yeah. I would drink. Right. I would drink. And then I'd be right. Fuck. So what I was trying to say. what I'm saying.
What are we laughing about? No.
Oh, I'm so high, man. I don't
Yeah,
give a
what are we
fuck.
laughing about?
But no. So I went a full year and didn't
Yeah.
drink, right? But I didn't realize it wasn't a goal. It wasn't a goal I set.
Yeah.
It wasn't a thought. I got drunk one night and I said, when was the last time I got drunk? And I was like, well, been over the summer because the summer I was doing this and that. I was like, spring, and I realized it, I was like, holy fucking year has passed and I haven't been drinking. And I did not know it. I didn't know I did it.
So like,
Because
what
I
do you
was so-
consider drinking? Like, what do you like? What?
As much as getting a fucking like a good buzz,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
a good buzz.
All right.
I don't consider a beer with your supper drinking. No, I don't. But when you're drinking and there's no food around,
Such a doofy thing.
okay,
Yeah.
when you're drinking and there's no food around, like right now, I am drinking as low as it is. This is only my second beer tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm only have one or two more.
Yeah.
But I had a few beers. That's
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah.
I got a buzz on. I didn't do as much as that for a full year,
Crazy.
right? So, and I didn't mean to do it. I was
You
just like,
didn't mean to do it.
it was what I was talking about earlier when I was 24, 25. That's when I was my most mature. That's when I
Yeah.
was my most like dialed in, being a man, being the most like, and growing what you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you had your college years.
fuck.
College is over now. You're 24 now. College is when you're fucking 20,
Man,
21,
like,
right?
yeah,
College years are
yeah.
over. Time to be a man.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So now it's like, okay, fuck,
My mom was
right?
grilling
And then
me
you're
the
looking
other
around,
day.
And you're looking around, all your buddies got fucking women and everything else
Yeah.
going on. You don't, right? And you're just like, fuck. And at that age, that
Yeah,
means,
yeah.
you look back on it, it means nothing.
Nothing. It means nothing.
It means nothing. But in that moment, it's so crucial.
Yeah.
And it means so much to you. And it's just like,
Yeah.
man, it's just because you feel like everyone's jumping on that life truck
Yeah.
and fucking going, and you're standing behind.
That's what I.
Right?
That, bro, that was
and
me,
you feel
man.
like they're on the truck. Right? So you're like, I'm going to jump in this, right? And they're gone.
Everyone jumped on the fucking truck.
Yeah,
man.
or the train, or whatever the fuck you
Yeah.
want to call it. And I call it a truck because it's slow. And it's a fucking drag.
bro, everyone's
And it's
on the truck,
And
man.
it's a fucking drag. So it is. Trains are deadly. So everyone's so I'm like, man, I gotta get on this lift truck. So that's what I did.
fuck.
That's what I did, and like, and I turned my back on comedy because I had to start in comedy, and I didn't chase comedy because nobody else was doing it, and I didn't know how to do it,
Man.
and
Fuck
all I knew how to
everybody
do was
else,
what my parents did and what all my friends are doing.
Yeah.
And so it's like, and that's what you do, obviously.
I want to
Like,
get into that a little bit. Yeah.
So I did it, and so I chased that life for a few years, and I was at real estate, and like I said, I enjoyed it. I had a good life,
Yeah.
and I had good people in my life, and I was making good money, and I liked what I was doing. Like, I liked real estate a lot. I was good at it because I liked it. I've said it before. I know I'm repeating myself. I'm high, a little buzz on now. But the point is that I was like, all right, it wasn't what, like,
Yeah.
comedy was like the mistress, and always on my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Right? And it was just like, I'm going to be thinking, what if for the rest of my fucking life?
It's small town. Everyone, small town.
You know?
And when you start doing something different,
Yeah.
like that's when you're like people start talking shit about you. You know what I mean? Like when you're not doing that, people are like, okay, well, why are you still single? Why are you not married? Why this and that? Because like that's what everybody else in the small towns do.
Part of that,
Married,
is to make them feel better.
Yeah.
They makes them, because there's a lot of people when they ask that, they're not happy with their own spot. So they're asking,
Yeah.
and they're trying, it's reflecting. They're trying to put the guilt and the shame on you instead of dealing with their own guilt or shame because they're
Yeah.
not happy with the spot they're in. They actually want to be free, right?
Yeah.
I believe in that, but that's getting deeper than I want to get right now.
Yeah,
But
we're digging up some shit here
right,
now. Yeah.
but my point is that, so anyways, I had a great life. I left it, but now I'm drinking, And now, like I told you, I went a whole year where I didn't drink. I was never buzzed or drunk for a year. And now I'm getting loaded every second night. And the only reason it was only every second night and not more is because I get so loaded. The next day I was hungover the whole day. I was in bed the whole day.
Yeah.
So I was in bed the whole day. I was hungover. Like the next night, I was still hungover. Man. So then it would be the day after that, I'd be over it. And I'd wake up.
Start drinking again.
And I start drinking again. Like, now, I wouldn't start drinking again, but I get roped in, whether it was by that afternoon or that evening at some point. And I never planned to do it. That was the thing.
Yeah. I didn't plan
never to do it.
You get sucked in.
I got sucked in every fucking time. and I went fucking happily and easily as fuck.
Yeah.
And I was loving it for a while.
Yeah.
I was having a lot of fucking fun. Right? And then
it's all fun.
Right? It's so much fun.
Yeah.
And then it was like 3 or 4 months of that, and I was like, man, all of a sudden I had that moment.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, man, I've been drinking every second day. It's been months now. Because the first day is week.
But there's all, like, the thing.
But you know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe a couple months went by.
Yeah.
A few months went by. I was like, where the fuck did the time go? I've been drinking this whole fucking time. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Right? So.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm having too much fun. And
people are like, what is too much fun though?
But it was bad though. Like,
I know.
I knew it was good. I'll tell you what's too much fun.
Yeah.
When all you got is the fun.
Yeah.
It's too much fun.
Oh.
When all you got is the fun.
You get roped into downtown, man.
Yes.
And there's always people going out at every single night, and it's different crowds, and they invite you out, and I get it.
Yeah.
And you get sucked into that.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot to say no.
Yeah.
That's what I started doing this year. Like,
yeah.
No, I don't know.
And I was just there, man, and I was like, man, if I keep this up, I'm gonna have nothing else. I'm like, I'm not.
It's expensive.
I was like, I'm gonna fuck up clients. I'm gonna fuck like my relationship with clients. I'm gonna fuck up my real estate image. I'm gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck up a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna fuck up my bank account. I'm gonna fuck, and I'm gonna have nothing but fun.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, that's
and
too,
no one else gives a fuck about
right.
you.
Yeah. And it's like, I was like, man, I can't ruin my life.
They just want you there for the moment.
I can't ruin my life over this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm enjoying it. But I'm enjoying it. So I was like, I get the fuck out of here. So I went to New York on 3 days' notice. I went to New York. Got a seat sale there. It's the only reason I went. I had no desire to go to New York. Is this where the seat sale was, and that's where I went. I spent 2 weeks in New York. And that's when the writing thing, the whole reason I brought up this conversation.
Yeah.
So
writing,
is that writing. So I went in New York for 2 weeks, and it's the best 2 weeks of my life, man. To this day, it was such a massive turning point in my life because, and I was doing fuck all there. I was literally just getting the fuck away is all I was at. And it was the perfect getaway spot.
By yourself?
By myself.
Crazy.
And I went in 3 days' notice, and it was the perfect getaway spot, and I'll tell you why. Because at the time, the dollar was even. We actually 1 cent more.
Yeah.
Back in 2013.
Yeah.
Or 2 cents more. There was a hostel that doesn't exist anymore. Some fucking rich fucking Switzerland. He's seen the world. He was in his 80s, almost 90. This was his gift. He was a bit of a, whatever, he's had millions, seen the world. He wanted to give back to the world. So his gift, one of his gifts to the world, was he bought a hostel in Times Square, okay? And he put it up, and all he wanted to do was break even on it. He had his millions made.
Yeah.
And and it worked out fucking genius for him because the value is in the property. It's Times Square, man. It's worth fucking whatever that's worth. Millions and millions of dollars for that little piece of land that fucking 5-story building was on in Times Square, right? So whatever the fuck was 5 or 6 story, wasn't big. And it was on 45th Street. It's called the Big Apple Hostel.
Yeah.
Is what it was called. And it was $52 to $55 a night.
Shit.
In Times Square, man.
So why'd you want to go to New York?
Because there was a seat sale.
Oh, yeah, the seat sale.
To get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Right? That's all it was.
Yeah.
And, dude, I found myself in New York. And it was great because I was alone. I was away from all the bullshit. People knew who I was, but I wasn't alone. There's millions of people. I walk out the fucking door. I'm in Times Square. People are walking
That's
everywhere.
So crazy.
People are walking everywhere. So I'm alone, but I'm not alone. Right?
Yeah.
And it was like, it was exactly, as crazy as, you think people want to go to the woods, right?
Yeah.
So I can be alone. I went to one of the busiest spots in North America to be alone, right? I went to Times Square. I went to Times Square. That's where I went to be alone.
Oh man. You had the best time, though.
Dude, I had the best time, man. I had the best time. I had the best people.
I used to write or something.
Dude, I bought a book for $1 and a pencil, and I started writing every night. And then I got on a plane. And I called Whiskey's. Dude, I remember I was writing, and I wrote like 12 pages in like Hilroy exercise books. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just writing like just
$1, and I was just writing.
Yeah,
writing.
It's so relaxing,
dude. It was relaxing. It was therapeutic. It was life changing.
Yeah.
Through New York and through the writing, I was like, I want to do comedy. Why the fuck was I so wrapped up and like, right? And then when I came back, that's when I started going hard at it. End of 2013, beginning 2014. But I'm still doing real estate. And then, so it's 2014 to 2014, comedy and real estate.
Yeah.
Then it's 2015. Now I'm full time. I'm making pretty much like a livable, it's bare minimum, of course, but it's technically a livable wage on comedy in 2015, right? Somewhere between 25, 30 grand, maybe, something like that. Like, it was, you know, and like,
you were accepting for our videos for $500.
Like, I can, maybe it was 20 grand, I'm sure it was. No, actually, it was 18 grand. That just came back to me. I made 18 grand. Yeah. And I was like, okay, and I was like, so without that, because what happened was I was putting so much time, and isn't that fucked up? I was working my fucking ass off to make like almost 20 grand, and it was taken away from tens of thousands in real estate just so I could try to make 20,000 in comedy, you know. And then it was, and then making 20 grand was what gave me the balls to say, if I never had real estate, I could turn this into 30 or 40 grand. And I was like, I'd rather make 30 or 40 grand a year at comedy than 130, 140 at real estate. I'd rather make 30 or 40 at this than 130, 140 at that. And I was like, I'm fucking doing this. And that's when, that was in, and then 2016. But this is all on the heels of New York, right? This is all on the heels of New York. Because I got back from New York end of November. Because I went and spent a week in Halifax.
Yeah.
Then, so I got away for 3 weeks. I came back, so it was like end of November 2013. So I had 2014 and 2015, boom, boom, and I'm the whole fucking 2014, all 2015. I'm being fueled by all my experiences in New York. It just set me on a whole other path. It just tweaked my brain. Like
Crazy.
it just reset it. It gave me that reset that I need. I wasn't drinking. Like, I wasn't drinking every second night.
Yeah.
Like, I was drinking every second night. I went to New York for 2 weeks, came back. I wasn't drinking because I was too busy I was fucking jogging. I was going around Signal Hill, man. I'm hustling, doing gigs. Oh, the next thing I know, man, I'm doing fucking rants. I'm on CTV. I'm on fucking CTV, man. I'm on CTV.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I had a video went fucking viral. Viral, buddy. Like, for me, it was viral. Like, hundreds of thousands of views because of Dark NL. Shit fucking hit the fan here. There was no electricity. So I'm out there in fucking minus 40. Because there's no electricity because it's minus 40.
Yeah.
It's fucking, you couldn't keep everything going.
Yeah.
I'm out there fucking with the car going to my buddy's house to get a propane place. I was like, I'll make do fucking, I do this fucking stupid little video. A minute 52 seconds is what it was. Life-changing video.
Man, that's crazy.
Life-changing video. And all it was doing, I was making fun of every open line caller that I heard that day. And I made it all, I took every funny character I heard that day, and I morphed them into one character.
Yeah.
And put my own style onto it.
Yeah.
And I made a video of it. Fucking thing blows up. Next thing you know, fucking phone is calling me.
I don't think I've seen this video.
Buddy, CTV.
I need to watch this
was
now.
calling me next day. He was like, can we put you on the air?
No.
And I was like, why? I was like, it's happening. I'm like, right? I was like, it's fucking happening.
Breakthrough.
I was like, right? I was like, this is the beginning of it all. And that's what I got. And then that's when I became the guy that does the videos.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I started doing video rants or whatever. And the first shoot I was doing, I was kind of like being like hokey pokey character, like, because I was just fucking around.
Yeah.
But then eventually I got rid of that.
Laugh.
Yeah. And I still am having a fucking laugh, but now it's more my own voice.
Yeah.
And it's more like my own comedy voice, not trying to be character's voice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there's still an element. There is your own voice. There's your comedy voice. There's your own voice. You know, it's like how you talk to your grandmothers and how you talk to the fucking boys and the Christians. You know what I mean? Like, there's different voices, man.
The boys and the Christians, man. I miss Christians, man. I miss Christians.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
So
Fuck,
it's like,
man. Fuck, it's opening up Monday, man.
but
Crazy.
I started writing there, and dude, writing is the best.
Yeah.
You know what's amazing is I got you on here, and I
Yeah.
just fucking stole last 10, 15 minutes. I made it all about me, but I've
No,
never.
I'm fucking. I'm mad.
But I've never put that out there. I've never put that out there.
Crazy.
My friends know the story,
Yeah.
but people don't.
Here we are. I was fucking intrigued.
Yeah,
That's what podcasting is, man.
yeah.
Just talk. We're just talking, man. We're just fucking bullshit.
It's fucking wild, man.
Yeah. But that's a crazy fucking story, though. That's a crazy story.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking nuts, by like just.
But yeah, writing. Yeah, so I like journal now, but I don't journal like I did when I was fucking there.
I don't
Like I
either.
made like 64 pages
Wow.
in 11 days. 64 pages in 11 days of just all my life shit. And I remember the person, she asked me, she's like, do you want me to keep that? And I was like, no, you can toss it. I was like, I'll write more shit. But she read it. And she was fucking, it was crazy, man. I know everybody out there smokes fucking weed and whatever, right? But like,
yeah, and the bosses do too.
yeah.
Or they know everyone else does.
So there's definitely certain bosses that do smoke, but then there's others that I don't know. It's an iffy thing, and I'm like,
sure, because they're being professional.
but they know. It's fucking.
They know. I'll tell you what.
It's such a weird thing.
I
like
tell you what. Just put yourself into perspective, in the shoes of a boss. What do you want? As a boss, you want the work done on time.
Yeah, and
right.
And I get the work done.
And you want to please your bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Whoever the fuck that is, because everyone got a boss.
Everyone got
got a boss.
You don't
right?
have a boss,
I do have a boss.
do you?
I do have a boss. Because my boss,
So who's your boss?
the government.
I was not expecting that.
I can't piss them off. But
Yeah, that was good, man. That was good. Holy fuck. Yeah.
no, but they listen. They want shit. They want shit going smooth, and they want shit. They want to keep their bosses happy.
Yeah.
That's all they want. And and the faster and the smoother the project goes, and the faster it
What are we talking
goes.
about now?
What?
What are we talking about now?
Life
Oh,
and
yeah.
bosses.
The moving truck.
and shit getting done.
Yeah.
And if a boss, if they do a drug test
Yeah.
in Newfoundland, okay, we're in Canada now, especially with weed being legalized.
Yeah, it's so
Like,
stupid. It's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
So the
'cause-
only thing is, like, if there's an incident at work,
yeah, and that's
like if
what,
I'm just being a fucking idiot and I back up and it's metal on metal, boom, piss test.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
which you're not
Just-
going to do anyways.
Just don't back up and just.
Don't back up. Like, have a look.
I could be
Man.
fucking railing up, blow. You know what I mean? Like,
Not that hard, by.
Yeah.
Like I had incidents.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was an accident. It wasn't an accident. It was an incident. Because I remember one time I was up in fucking Highline and my fucking my thing where you hook on to shit.
oh man, I had.
I dropped that, the dog collar, dog leash, whatever the fuck they called it.
Yeah.
And I dropped it, and it fucking boom, when I watched it fall 50 feet and land on top of a sea can, right? It just landed on the roof of it. I was like, holy fuck, right? Oh my god! Because if someone was walking by already, that hit him, that would have knocked him
That's not that-
out.
yeah,
dude.
that's
'Cause there
not
was some
good.
fucking weight in that. There was weight
Yeah.
in that in the thing.
There's a lot.
The round piece
Yeah.
at the end of the fucking wire, whatever the fuck that was, there was weight in that, and that fucking fell fast. And if that hit someone in the head, now luckily they got a hard hat, but still, man, it would have given them a fucking.
Yeah.
They would have had a ringing, okay, at the very least. The point is, I was like, holy fuck, I'm so sorry. Like, I thought, oh my God, right? They're like, and I was like, it was an accident. My reaction was, it was an accident, man. It was an accident. And my foreman was like, it wasn't an accident. It was an incident.
Yeah.
Because if it's an accident, right? That's a whole lot of paperwork.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Man, there's a lot of shit that goes on. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it was an incident.
Yeah.
So now there's no drug test.
Yeah.
There's no nothing, which I would have been fine for at the time. But
Yeah, the way
but it was just an instant report. You submit in,
nothing.
and it's just done. It's not even anything. They don't even fucking read it. It's just there in case if it ever comes back. There's paper. No one even reads the goddamn incidents. They don't give. It's not. It's nothing.
The way I am at work though, like I go ahead.
Oh no. Well, you're at work. You go ahead. You go do yours.
No, I was just saying, like when I go to work, I just like I do the fucking work. I bring good energy. I don't want it. Like I'm not there to dick fuck around. So like I think that if anything like that ever would have come to play, they know, okay, Adam's a fucking good worker. We don't want him to fucking like. We want him here.
Yes, exactly.
So like,
talk to any boss. You know what to say? Good help is hard to find, and that exists from McDonald's right up.
Bro, there's so many people that comes in and out of that place, and I'm like,
dude, that exists from
they're
McDonald's,
not it,
the Long Harbor, to fucking Google, the fucking Apple, to Microsoft. Go anywhere. Good help is hard to find, right? You got it. They're not gonna try to fucking get you out of there. They're go out of their way to find good help.
But if they don't like you out there, they'll get you out somehow.
Yeah, but that's like any place.
Yeah, true.
That's anywhere.
True.
They don't like you. McDonald's will get you out.
True.
Right? So
Are we? You want to jump into this?
yeah, I do. Yeah. So
Are you sure?
So Adam.
Because we already did this. Remember?
Yeah, but we got sidetracked. But we're not getting sidetracked.
Yeah, fuck it.
So Adam went on Big Brother.
Yeah.
Came out and got fourth place. Did really well. Could have won it. Was there. He was in the pocket. Fan favorite. Came out. Got a good following now online. Has been doing the whole fitness thing. And that's been going great. Did some celebrity boxing. Won your fight. Awesome. Right?
Crazy. I was supposed to have another one, but yeah.
Yeah, and then COVID fucked up. Was it?
We can get into that.
Okay. But does the thing every Thursday. What's it called?
Yeah, so basically, how I started doing this was Big Brother Canada. They'd have a confessions week, right? Every Thursday, and then when I would even participate, and it was kind of funny, like online. And when the season ended, I'm like, well, fuck, like I kind of miss it. So I was like, let's just like I'll do it. I'll just keep the confessions thing going. And I did it every Thursday, but then it's only recently that I was like, man, we should put it into like a podcast style and sit down and read them out on podcasts and be fucking hilarious.
What was it called? Dirtiest.
Fuck, man, I'm just
Dirtiest, Darkest Secrets every Thursday.
Yeah, every
on
Thursday.
your Instagram story. That's
my
what I was looking
brain
for.
is not working right now. deepest, darkest secrets.
Deepest, darkest secrets.
Every single Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Yeah.
So my point is, that's been a fucking great thing.
Yeah.
Online.
People love it. People love it.
And
it's
funny.
Say some
because it's anonymous. So people will say fucked up shit.
Actually,
you know, but
I see who's saying it. But it's
but
anonymous.
But when you read it out, it's anonymous.
Yeah, and it's
and they know that.
Yeah. So I don't think some do though.
Well, it don't matter. Well,
it does matter because then.
Well, no.
It's a safe place. It's a safe place, okay?
But for anyone that follows it, they know the names don't go out. They know it's going to be anonymous.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's fans that are writing you, so they know it's going to be anonymous. So my point is that the shit's been picking up. Getting funnier, getting crazier.
Yeah.
Obviously, like anything, like it's not going to be better every week. There's going to be peaks and valleys.
Yeah.
But it's a thing, and it's fucking funny, and it's growing,
yeah.
and it's great, man.
And now we're here.
And now we're going to read out ones for this week.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
Fuck, I don't even want to open that.
Fuck off. Bring it on.
All right. All right. There's a lot. Okay.
Buddy, man, mushrooms are the best.
They are the best, man. They are the best.
Yeah.
Okay, I shit myself once when a guy was eating me out, and I was about to come, but instead of coming, I shit myself. Like, what? That's. Can you imagine though? Can you imagine being down on a fucking girl? Ew. Like, ew.
Better question. Fuck. See that? It did it again. It's a power thing. It's a goddamn power thing, no doubt. Hold up. Hold up. We're going to pause it. We're going to pause it. Okay?
Yeah.
You can get really consumed with thinking what you're at is not living. And if you're away from Long Harbor, then you really be living. But you're still living. Right? Mm. And it's all perspective. Yeah. And like Long Harbor actually allows you to live. Yeah. And you can now go do all the fitness training stuff you want. You're able to come on this podcast tonight. You don't have to work away. You don't have to this or that. Mm. You got a spot here, so you can go do podcasts, you can do gym. You can build up a gym subscription, a gym following, and build up like as a secondary income, and use Long Harbor. Like I use real estate. Like I was doing real estate and comedy at the same time for 6 years. Yeah. Right? I did both. But while I'm working at real estate, comedy every year was getting a bit bigger, growing it. So you can work at Long Harbor and still like be growing your fitness and your personal trainer.
I never really think about how crazy my life actually is until I like.
But you can be building up your personal trainer following, right? Yeah. Until eventually, it's like, oh, if I want to get to the next level in personal training, like now Long Harbor's getting in the way of bitting it. But bring it to the threshold. How many clients can you take on?
Like I'm not even really promoting it. Like I probably
right.
Is this on now?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're good. Oh yeah. I've never actually like I've sent like. I've sent like oh, I gotta get closer. Yeah.
Make sure you're talking to the mic, yeah.
I'm getting comfortable now, right? You know, relax. Fuck. What are we talking about?
You make sure you push it to the limit. Because here's the thing, you gotta say, what do you want to do? You say, oh, I want to live, right? I just want to live. Okay, but it's gotta be something. Like for me, I want to do comedy.
Yeah.
Like, I just want a life at stand-up comedy. And comedy are things.
I've turned away, I don't know how many people, to Chris Stagg. So, like, people come to me and be like, I want you to train me. I'm like, I'm not doing that full time. Go to him.
You got to get over that.
Yeah. So, like, I've literally turned these people away. And I'm like, oh, this guy will help you.
Yeah, you're being an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you that tell you that as a friend.
Yes. And I'm like, I'm not even promoting it. You know what I mean? Like, if
I look what are you thinking, dude? You just for fourth place on Big Brother. Right? Won a boxing fight. Got a good look, got a good image. People you got 28,000 followers. Yeah. People looking, right? You're not there with 28,000. You know what I mean? You got people looking.
Fuck.
Like it's not millions. It's not even hundreds of thousands.
It's like
but it's something.
It's like
it's something.
So
dude.
I had a life coach actually, and they were basically telling me that you need to. Like Long Harbor right now, that's who you are, and then you're putting Adam Pike Fitness like as like a little side thing. It's like you need to get in the mindset of like you're the fucking trainer and Long Harbor is the side thing.
Yes.
So that's where I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm very invested in the Long Harbor.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I need to do the flip. But I'm like, it's like I'm scared to do it because I don't know how much I'm gonna make. I don't know. Like it's all like a big what if.
Right.
But like everybody else does it.
And that is a tale as old as time.
Everybody else does it. So.
Well, everyone else does what you're doing in the but this I'm not doing that and the worry. Yeah. That's what most people do.
Yeah.
That is definitely the higher percentage.
Yeah.
And then you get the minority that takes the leap.
I find like now I'm like really invested in Long Harbor, and then when I get any free time, I'm like I just want that to be my time. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Like if I just, I don't know.
Listen, buddy, I hear you.
Yeah.
But you got if you don't want to work at Long Harbor anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Because I don't want to do that. Okay, so what do you want to do?
I just want to live.
Right. Okay, so what does living look like, right? Like going to the gym is a lot of your living.
Yeah.
So make a living at going to the gym. So how do you make a living going to the gym? You get clients, right? You either get clients or you get fucking freakishly retarded in the gym, and people are paying to see you lift stuff that no human's ever lifted before.
Honestly,
which ain't gonna happen.
I'm thinking about moving.
Well, you can move too.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna solve anything.
No, it's not. It's not going to solve anything. But like,
You're in the fattest province in Canada. It's the best place to be a fitness trainer.
This is true.
There's never been more potential clients.
But like my friend Dougie up away in Toronto, like he keeps telling me, he's like, listen, like the amount of potential in Toronto for you is just endless. He's like Newfoundland's not it. So like,
where's Dougie from?
He's living in, the guy was on my season. He's living in Toronto, and he was just, like, he has a lot of friends that, like, there's so much money there. Like he was telling me a story the other day how this fitness trainer, he was like training this girl, right? And he just told her, he's like, I envision fucking, I want my own place. She's like, I'll invest in you.
What place did Dougie get? He didn't win, did he? No.
He was second.
He's second.
Yeah. But anyways, it's just a thought in my head that like I might make that move to Toronto.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
And Dougie might be right. And here's the thing, you have a lot of connections.
Yeah.
So you might be able to get implanted, what's the word I'm looking for? But like whatever. But like plug and play type thing. You just go in and do it, right? That is very possible for you. Yeah. For sure.
Life's hard, man.
It's also possible that you're gonna go up there and find it was a lot of like, oh man, you gotta come. And then you realize, now you got to do the work, and you don't know what. Like people always, like I got it all the time. People like, man, you got to come to so and so. You sell out. You got to come to so and so. And I go to town, and I go to that so and so town. And I sell 13 tickets, and I was told you definitely sell out. And I was like, why didn't I sell this out? I was told a bunch of times that if I come, I would definitely sell out, and I didn't. Why the fuck did I not? And it's because I was kept told I'll sell out that then I just assumed I was going to sell out.
Yeah.
So I didn't put in the proper hustle. I wasn't ready for it. So, oh man, you call me. You told her there's so much money here for you. You'll definitely just say that. Okay, so you get there. So what happens if you don't? Like, what is it that you got to do to make that happen? What they're talking about? Because the potential's there. They wouldn't say it if it's not true. It is true.
It is true.
The potential's there. But what do you got to do? How the fuck do you make that happen up there? Because it's still the same hustle, still the same grind. All hustle,
man. Like living in Toronto, like I'm just thinking about living there, and like you got to be on a fucking grind.
Buddy, do you know how your competition is insane? Right?
Crazy, man.
Like, okay, like you got something right now that's very rare, right? So, like, just say, okay, I'm Big Brother, was finishing the Final Four. Now you're you're doing, you got your Adam Pike Fitness.
It's crazy life,
right?
Man.
You've been boxing. Like, Will got fourth, and to my knowledge, went back to the rigs.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but that's to my knowledge. Parody won it, but he's in Vancouver somewhere, right?
He's here.
He came back?
He's coming. He's poker player. He's a poker player.
Poker player. Okay, well, good. Well, good. Yeah. But he was in Vancouver because he came into one of my shows.
He wasn't. Yeah.
But he told me he was thinking about moving back, but I haven't talked to him since he got
here now. I'm actually going out with him Monday night. He's dating a girl from the States. She came here.
Because he was in the States.
Yeah, he was playing in the fucking World Series and everything, man. Crazy.
Poker. So he did poker. All right. So here's the thing. So after Big Brother, he went. Maybe I'm sure he was doing poker before, just like you were working out before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now it's like, okay, now there's odds on you. Now you can take a passion when there's odds on you and double down. Like he got more into poker. You can get more into the fitness. You already got people looking at you. Mark Manning from Rub Ragged said something really good to me and he didn't even tell me. It was Fergus O'Byrne, I think it was that told him. Like a Newfoundland folk singer. It was like you get so wrapped up in like, oh, you want to sell 1 million records or you want to sell 1,000 records or right, because he's a musician, that you're like, fuck, how do I sell 1,000? Because if I sell 1,000 records at this price, then I'll make this money, and therefore I can make a living at it. Right? And you get so caught up on 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 or whatever the fucking number is that it seems like, fuck, I gotta sell 10,000. How the fuck am I gonna sell 10,000? He's like, but when has anyone ever sold 10,000? No one ever sells 10,000. No one ever says. People sell one, and they sell another one, and then they sell another one. and then they sell another one, and eventually they got 10,000.
Yeah.
Right? You got to worry about just selling one. Yeah. So you get one client. You can get one client.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Right? Once you got one, you reset back to zero. Now you got to get one client. You get another one. Right? Now you got two. Once you got 5 or a dozen, okay, now you got a few $100 coming in. And that's like, and you got, and like that hit, that he only told me that a couple months, and that really hit.
Yeah.
And that was like, man, it made me, because I was a bit hesitant on the podcast, right? Because I've been like, man, I need this many people to subscribe and this and that for me to make it go to podcast. And it seems overwhelming, like how the podcast is never going to take off. I'll never get that many people to follow. But don't think about that. Try to get one person to follow the podcast. Then get another one. Then get another one. And then get another one person to follow, right?
Yeah,
eventually you got 5 people following. Then eventually there's 100 people following the podcast.
Yeah.
Then hopefully it's 200. And that's how you got to think if you want to do it.
Yeah.
Because you seem like you want to do it.
I do, yeah, I know. And like
Right?
I go to Long Harbour every day. I'm like, man, this is not the life for Adam Pike. It's not the life. It's not the life.
It's not long-term life.
No, it's
It's not long-term picture.
No, it's not.
Sure.
It's not.
That's fair.
But it's gonna help me get things that I want. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough thing about, man. Life is fucking hard, and then that's just cushy. You know what I mean? It's cushy. Having that good paying job. I don't know. But that's not. I don't want to be doing that forever, man.
Listen, I know the feeling. I worked on the rigs, and me and all my buddies on the rigs, we all like, man.
Yeah.
It used to be so funny. We'd be in the lunchroom. Everyone was on the phone.
Yeah.
Trying to see if they could get jobs back in Newfoundland. Like,
I'm very fortunate. I gotta say, I'm very blessed to be working out there because
and you are.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm.
Everybody told me. I was always told when I first started to do comedy that I need to move to Toronto. If I want to make it go comedy, you got to go to Toronto.
Yeah.
Maybe Vancouver, but you got to get out of Newfoundland if you want to make it go with stand-up comedy. You can't make it go with stand-up comedy in Newfoundland, right?
See, like the thing here is like nobody.
But like, but
there's
like,
a lot more money in Toronto, right? So like the clients you're gonna.
Yeah, but now you're chasing money though, right?
Yeah.
Comes back to that again. Are you chasing the money or chasing the life?
I don't know. I'm chasing the. No, I mean, I'm chasing the life.
You gotta have enough money to have the life. I get it.
Yeah, but the people that you're bringing in will pay you top dollar.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I understand.
Like here, it's like people don't want to spend money on you. I don't know.
But get this: if I'm top comedian in Toronto,
Mm.
I'm probably top comedian in Canada, right? Which means I could be making millions.
Yeah.
Top comedian in Newfoundland, top. I might make 100 or a few 100,000. I understand being the top here is nowhere near the level of being top there.
Yeah.
But I'm not chasing the money. I'm chasing the life. And and 100 grand here still gives me the life.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't need to do it there. And I'm not even the top here. I'll use that as an example.
Yeah.
I'm like 10th, maybe.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm just barely doing it. But I'm doing it. Right? And at the end of the day, that's what I'm at. It's been 6 years now.
It's crazy, man.
You know what I mean? I'm just barely doing it. Like,
you got me thinking, man. You got me thinking.
you know?
Okay.
Because it's just like, and it's different because I'm doing comedy. I can't tell you about how to make a go of it with fitness. I don't know. But there's this Jillian Whalen.
Oh my gosh, she's making so much money.
Right. She's making so much.
Stupid amounts
right?
of money.
So she's like the Sean Majumder and Mark Critch of my world.
Yeah.
Right?
The amount of money that she's bringing in is fucking crazy.
It's insane, right? Now, think about how many people told her if you want to be a fitness trainer, you got to go to Toronto, you got to go to the States. You want to make a go of it.
Man.
She's doing
the world is fucking.
She's working hard in her house and filming it, and she has a subscription base.
She's making millions.
She's fucking genius. She's making millions and
millions.
And it's awesome, dude. Good for her. But the thing is, you don't need to make millions. You don't have to make millions.
Yeah.
You don't have to make millions. You don't. You don't. You need to make tens of thousands. Is all you got to make.
Yeah.
That's all you got to make.
Yeah.
And you can do it if you put. Dude, I read a book, The War of Art, that Joe Rogan really recommended. Dude, that book, reading that was what made me change my life and why I went to New York.
book?
The War of Art. And then it's why I went to New York, and then everything, all the stars started to align.
What is it, like a life book, or is it?
It's about resistance is the main core topic of it. And it talks about how, it's really huge on, procrastination. And why we don't do things that we need to do or that we should do or that we want to do.
We're always chasing something.
And it talks about how, you'll do something else instead of the thing that you should be doing or that you want to be doing. And he's talking about, it's just he just gives it a title. It's called resistance. Your resistance to doing it. He's like, but when has resistance ever helped you? It's like resistance is a cocksucker, right?
Yeah.
Resistance is there to trick you, and is to keep you pinned down, and to keep you there. And resistance always fucking wins. Resistance always wins until you fucking beat resistance, right? Until you stop resisting, right? And you just fucking do it. Then you cripple resistance, and then you make it happen, right? Because as long as you resist, resistance always wins.
I'm resisting.
Yeah, man, you're resisting hard.
I'm resisting hard, man. But
It's a great book. You got to get it. I didn't even read it. I got it on an audio book.
I'm gonna put that down, man.
Put that in, dude. Change your life.
It will. What's it called?
The War of Art. I get another B.
The War
and
of
a
Art.
water.
Yeah, I could use a water, man. So you're gonna do this more often or what?
Oh yeah. So
what's your plans?
So I got 2 recorded.
We'll do it.
So the first 2 was me and my roommate Tyler, who's on both of them. Along with first one was Brian Elward.
Yeah.
He's on the Best Con Tour. Second one was my buddy John Pico. He's a real estate agent.
Yeah.
Known from a realtor days. Hilarious guy, amazing musician.
Mushrooms in my teeth like crazy.
Musician. He's a great musician. He's funny as fuck. I know him through comedy. We're on the same sales team. He was always the number 1 selling agent, and I was the number 2.
Yeah.
He would always beat me in sales.
What's the score here? Am I gonna? If I go, what is it? No, what is it? I'm just wondering.
That's it. Do you want to add it?
No.
That's bringing internet to the desktop.
Oh, okay. No, the thing. Yeah,
that's fine. We're fine.
We're good.
So I had him on, and not you. So what I'm doing, Adam, is I did a bunch of just a webcam. Me and Tyler live stream. I did 14 episodes, I think it was, over the pandemic, and I was like, man, I want to do a proper podcast.
Yeah.
Right? A proper podcast. And so I took a hiatus from that. Went on tour. Boom. Put a bunch of money into this. Right? And now here I am.
The editing is where it's going to, you know what I mean? And just the way you're going to market it on Instagram and getting the best clips and then just giving people little teasers and you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean. So editing and editing isn't too hard because it's literally just changing the angle. Mm-hmm. It's just so there's a program that I use. I just hit 1.
I use iMovie on fucking
so there's that. It's just click. It's really easy, and it just offers a 10-minute chunk for example, fucking around the cameras, whatever. Yeah. Just clip. Okay, delete that 3 minutes because it's just nonsense, right? Right. And what?
I have mushrooms in my teeth.
You do that, and then boom, the clips. Yeah, and then you hit the funniest parts, and then and you throw them in your Instagram, your Facebook,
like us just dying laughing. You know what I mean? And just be like, boom.
Yeah, you boost it.
Yeah.
Pay, throw $20, $40, add onto it, throw it on Facebook, and put it into ads on Instagram. Really get the word out for full episode. Go here, right? That's how I envision it, and it's just having interesting people on.
Yeah,
because this fucking island is
full of interesting people.
Full of interesting people. Yeah. The most interesting.
Man, when I was down Texas, when I was fighting, one of the guys, Josiah.
Yep.
So he's on OnlyFans, right? So after the Texas fight, he was kind of telling me what he does. So he'd get he's a gay man. So he'd get another gay man, and they'd do a little video, but he wouldn't show his face, right? But he'd just give him little teasers type of thing, and then they'd build him up throughout the week, and then they'd say, here, click the link, got to subscribe to know who it is. This dude made $560,000 on OnlyFans, man. $560,000 on OnlyFans just doing little fucking sexy little videos. Like, think about Morgan Vera here in town.
Oh, she's killing it, dude.
Killing it. She does OnlyFans. How much money is she making? A stupid amount of money. Crazy. Like from what I heard.
Wow. Good for her, man.
Oh yeah, and she just blew up on fucking on
TikTok, wouldn't it?
TikTok.
She got millions of followers on TikTok.
Like 5 million.
That's amazing, man.
It's crazy. I heard she was making almost 30,000 a month, but that was like a while ago, man. Like she's probably making even more. Like I remember when I was because I asked her to promote my fitness bands and shit, right? I think I paid her like $200. It was fuck all. But like now, she's like people are paying her probably like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 just for one post. That's fucking insane, bro. Just because of her numbers.
Fuck, dude.
Like my numbers is not high, but like I do shit with like fucking HelloFresh, right? And like it's just if you got those numbers, they're just gonna pay you more.
Amazing, isn't it?
It's fuck. Just even think about, man.
Just to get those following. Just get followers.
Just to have a follow.
Like I see her stuff, right? Because like I'm not on TikTok much. It's something that I got to do more this year. But I'm on Instagram. And I follow her on Instagram. And like I see her stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I see her stuff and I go, she must be fucking exhausted, is what I think when I watch it, right? Like some like making another one of these.
I kind of know her. Like, I know her like personally because I was.
But now I know what the kind of money's behind it. It's like, oh fuck, I'd gladly make those type of videos if we get paid that kind of money.
Well, she's dating a doctor. She's dating like he's gonna be a doctor, and like she's probably making more than him through TikTok. Bro, you can go on and
they seem like they're happy to get it on, man. They got a really good thing going between the two of them, you know.
Morgan Vera net worth. This is the thing. I think I like first thing.
I didn't know. Like
first thing
that makes so much. That makes so much sense.
First thing pops up.
She's so heavy on that. I didn't know. Like
Morgan Vera net worth 200 to 300,000. Bro, listen to me. Just listen to me.
What?
I knew this girl before, and she had like 1,000 followers.
She's making money, man.
She had 1,000 follers, and she was.
Yeah, I knew her before. I knew of her.
She was working over. She was doing like online fitness and shit like that. And I
messaged her one.
I watched the whole progress.
Yeah.
Like, and I was looking at her Instagram, and it was just like every day it was like thousands, going up by thousands, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And literally,
I love that shit though, right?
Yeah, literally, it was like one video that took off on TikTok, and then it just went, and it's just been growing ever since.
Good for her, man.
She get millions, like 7 to 8 million views on her videos. That's fucking crazy, bro. She's like worldwide phenomenon. Think about it, though, man.
No, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy.
It is fucking crazy to think about.
And that's really rare.
Yeah,
and that's really hard. That's fucking awesome. And good for her, and I hope she can fucking ride it for as long as she can. I do. I wish her the best.
Yeah.
The best. But you don't even have to do that. But like,
bro,
that's awesome that she's able to even get to that level. Like I don't
NFTs, you fuck with those?
No. But
we should be.
Should be apparently. I know, man. It should be fucking a bunch of stuff, but my point is that I don't think I'll ever get to her level. Like, she's at a fucking echelon. Like, that's big, man. Millions.
Yeah.
5 million?
That's crazy, bro.
Dude, after, like, Conor McGregor in the UFC, like, I was looking at Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
Nate's big. And I seen his following was, like, 2 million, 3 million, or something like that. Like, Nate's huge.
Yes, man.
Right?
Morgan's fucking.
And she's at 5.
Yes,
that's
man.
what I'm saying.
What's going on, Morgan? Like she's fucking. Like it's actually fucking insane. What is going on?
She's huge, dude.
She's huge.
Yes, I don't ever see.
I'm so happy that I actually know her. Like, yeah.
Of course you are. I wish I did. I think it's awesome what she's doing, from what I see and what I know. But like, I don't ever think I'll get to that level. If I do, praise God, sure, whatever. But I don't.
But man, it takes takes nothing.
I know. I guess.
It
I don't think
it takes
nothing. Come on, man. Her hustle's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh no, but what I'm saying is you just gotta be consistent online.
Yes, and she's
because that's what she was, and then all of a sudden, boom! I don't understand TikTok. I don't understand. Like I posted something there the other day. It was fucking little bing bong, and it was like 40,000 views, right? But like that's what she was doing, and then all of a sudden it was just like boom, million fucking views, and then like that's how the followings start getting built up and shit. So it's like you got to be consistent, and you don't know. Like everyone's on fucking TikTok doing stupid ass shit with like millions and millions of views. I'm looking at this person like, how the fuck do you get this? You know what I mean? But when you get to that level, then that's when the brands start fucking coming in and be like, okay, like let's just pay him to fucking rip our shit.
Right.
And like that, all these companies got like crazy amounts of money to pay you.
Right. Fuck, dude. Pretty amazing, hey?
Yeah.
Good for her. Good for them. Good for everyone.
But anybody can do it. It's just like
I know there's so many people are doing it.
Anybody can do it. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not
so
like she got a secret talent.
Why not us?
What do you mean? Why not us?
Why not us? Why
are you on TikTok though?
I have an account.
Well, there you go. Why not us? That's the reason why. Because you're not on there.
No. What I meant by why not us is like, yeah. Why can't we go do it? Saying we can go do it.
We can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then why not us?
Yeah. Why not us?
Yeah.
Why not us? Bro, I know. It's fucked, man. It's like even after Big Brother, a few companies like it came in, like they were paying me pretty good, but like I just can't imagine when you get that following how much more you're making. And you do like she don't work. She's just living. She's just living, making these little silly videos with her boyfriend, like fucking doing little silly TikTok videos, and she's making a mint. A mint.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome.
Yes, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. This fucking world is crazy.
But you got this Thursday. Was it deepest?
Okay, let's
deepest darkest secrets?
Yeah. Deepest darkest secrets. Okay. I'm gonna read out a couple here now. A decade ago, I soaked my penis in Listerine to give it a minty treat to my girlfriend.
Make sure you're talking to the microphone.
Yeah. And it burned the skin right off me.
So he did what? Say it again.
Okay, he said he soaked his penis in Listerine, thinking that it would give his fucking girlfriend a minty treat, I guess. And apparently it burned the skin right off his dick.
Jesus, man.
That's crazy.
How bad was her breath? That's how he had to trick her to keep Listerine. No?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you want me to just read them out? I'll just keep reading them out. How do you want to go with this?
Yeah, man, keep going. Dude, I don't think... Think about how hilarious that is.
It's fucked.
He put his cock in Listerine.
See, I feel like there has to be real. They're like these have to be real. Like one time my ex asked me to squirt on him, so I pissed on him, and he never knew the difference.
I believe that.
Yeah, I believe that. Hold on. Let's find something. Seriously had sex with an ex, and she was bouncing so hard that the foreskin ripped right off me.
Jesus.
Have you ever had that happen to you?
No, not like that.
When I was younger, when I was like really, that was like first time I was having sex. Put it in dry, and it almost.
Oh, now I've done that. It's gone in when shit was too dry, and it hurts.
Yeah.
And it rips a bit, but rip the skin right off.
Yeah.
Like I can't say I had that happen.
I think I'm too high to read these out, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was your idea to get high and read them out.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the podcast thing more. You know what I mean? With just the conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what you want to be at?
Yeah. What do you think?
Buddy. Sure. But here's the thing.
That's where I was like, hey, so like this is where I was like, is it gonna work? You know what I mean? On the podcast thing.
Yeah.
Like maybe if you read them, it'd be kind of.
Let me read it.
You flick through them. Because like when I'm on Instagram, right? Like they just come in and I'm kind of just reacting to them. So like you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
But for us to sit down here now and just read them out, like it is fucked up. But like
my boyfriend loves getting his ass licked.
See, you're better at reading it out. You know what I mean? Yeah. You do that.
My boyfriend loves getting his ass licked and a finger in there a tiny bit. He recommends trying it. Yeah, that's not.
Have you ever fuck with that?
No.
No,
but I got buddies who have, but it's never my thing.
Bro, listen. I dated.
I've had my friends talk about it.
I dated this girl up away. She was Bosnian, like super hot, man. Like big. She was, anyways.
Yeah,
really nice. We were drunk one night, and she was like, "I want to lick your ass," and I was like, we were like kind of fucking around. I was like, "No." I'm like, no. And she's like, "No, trust me, it'll be good." And I was like, "No, you're not doing. I don't feel comfortable." Like,
and then she did it.
Anything around my ass, I do not feel comfortable.
And you loved it.
And I was like, you know what? If you really want to do this that bad, like, cause she wanted to do it, and I was like, oh, I guess this is just a fucking thing. Like, this is what she's into. So I was like, all right, I'll let her do it.
I got that.
So I was like. And I was like, she's like, relax. And I'm like, I can't relax. Like,
it's odd.
It wasn't hot, man. It was
I said odd.
Oh, odd. It was so odd. But like, she apparently was just into it. But like, it was just not. It was not. I got my ass licked. And it was sort of like, it was probably for too long. I just let it happen.
I got friends that love getting their ass licked.
Well, I will never ever let anybody lick my ass again because it's just
didn't feel good.
It's not good.
Yeah, it feels like you're pissing yourself. I heard. I used to let guys blow cocaine in my ass and fart it out like a powder whoopee cushion. What am I reading? I used to let guys blow cocaine in my ass. How much money did he got? And farted out like a powder whoopee cushion. Man, I'm too hot for this, man. Like they're putting what?
Man,
you got money to spend, man.
Have you ever ate ass though?
That's what I'm reading, man.
But have you ever ate ass?
No.
I have.
Never done. Yeah, good for you. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Kind of fun.
I bet.
It's a little fun.
I ate some ass once, and they farted while I was down there. Ugh. What was the one you're saying? Oh, the shitting one is disgusting.
Ooh.
Wishing I could spread your cheeks and go to town on your ass.
Let's just say that at me.
She said that to you. Please and thank you. Jesus Christ, why don't you put namaste at the end of it?
Holy fuck.
No, it turned off. The wine one turned off.
Yeah.
No, the wine one turned off. The other ones are on. That's fine.
Yeah.
If there's one that's going to turn off, I want it to be that one. Yeah, I'm not surprised it's that one. That makes sense. It's that one. I get it.
So why is it that one?
Because of because it's
Yes, it's way more fun. See, like it's way more funny when you do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're a better storyteller.
Yeah.
Me reading out it's like it's not. I'm not comfortable doing it. You know what I mean? You're kind of comfortable doing it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I sucked my cousin's dick when I was 10. Boys, Jesus, keep it to yourself. I want to go tell that to your therapist. But explain a lot. I want to eat my man's ass, but he won't let me. Yeah, I can see both sides of that. I've been in a relationship for 15 years with 0 sex.
Man.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's let's get into that, man. Like, how do you even, you know what I mean? Like, not have sex?
Well, there's a couple different. He's definitely jerking off a bunch at the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Right? That's happening.
Yeah.
And she's doing the same. You know, she's got toys.
Yeah.
For sure. That's happening. I mean, that's weird to read, but that's also every second baby boomer married couple ran to bay. So it's like in one way it's like holy shit, another way it's like it's very common. Like depending on how old are you, right? Yeah. So they're either both like doing that or
But can you imagine being with somebody for so long and like waiting to have sex?
They're both cheating, or one of them's cheating,
and then you have sex and it's terrible. Like waiting, because people do that, waiting for marriage to have sex.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. I know people to do that.
But what would that one say?
They've been married.
Oh, they've been married. And just
I've been in a relationship for 15 years with zero sex. Okay. Okay. So maybe they're not married yet. That can go either way, sure.
Yeah.
But he loves me a lot, period. It's like saying, she's not fulfilled. She's not filled or fulfilled.
Yeah.
But but she's a poor woman. Yeah.
Sex is important.
Oh,
sex is super important, and like I know, like I work with guys, and they're like, oh, once you get married, you stop having sex. And I'm like, there's a lot of people that say that, and I'm like, okay, like why though? Like why are you? Like you probably started your relationship having sex, and it was all fun and games because people say that, right? Like once you get married, you stop having sex.
Yeah, they do.
But why? That's the fun part about being with somebody and like building. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's there's a lot of different reasons.
You
for
married?
that, I'm sure. No, I got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I don't see it changing either way. The sex life is good. I can't see that changing it. I'd be shocked. But I understand that mentality. Yeah. I understand of, you do that and it dies. I don't know. I think that's a whole deeper thing that we're not going to unravel here.
No.
But that's a very common, deep, shitty thing.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck you at with your life? What are you like right?
What are you doing, man?
What are you doing though?
Why, like you shouldn't even be with. You shouldn't be with that person. I used to work with guys up away and be like, oh man, I can't wait to get back to work. I can't wait to get away from my wife. Why are you fucking with?
See,
you definitely know these people. You definitely know people.
Everybody knows these people.
Yes.
Like, as the people are listening to this, there's a lot of relatability. There's people like, I know that people. There's people listening to this being like, I am that person. Like, like it's
why
not,
are you
what
with
you're saying
this
isn't
fucking person?
What you're saying isn't crazy, or I can't believe that. Like everyone knows someone like it, or is that person.
Yeah.
Like it's very common.
A lot of people are with people that they shouldn't be with. And they're stuck in these relationships for years, and they shouldn't be in them.
No,
but they're too scared to fucking leave.
They can't pull the trigger, man. They
can't pull the trigger.
Fuck it, I've done it, man. I've done it, and it's hard. It's fucking hard. But you got to do it.
You got to do it, man.
You got
like
to
my ex, man. It was hard to walk away from that. But like now that I look at it, I'm like, that was not helping your life at all. It's just.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I get it, man. Fuck, man. You got to do it though. Like I had friends reach out to me and be like, "Man, how'd you do it?" I'm like,
you just gotta make a decision.
You just got to fucking do it, and that's it. And it's like anything in life, man. It sucks. It's not fun.
No,
it's not fun doing it.
No, it's not fun, man.
Right. But it's like it don't last forever. Like
you're not happy, man. Just fucking.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I won't get anyone else. But why is that? Why won't you get something? Like why?
Yeah, why?
Right? You know.
And a lot of people,
it's like people like to blame the world.
We're opening up a big can of worms here now, man.
People like to blame the world for the right.
Yeah.
But okay, I used to say all the time, like dating and finding something good, like people make it so complicated, as they make it way more complicated than it needs to be. It's actually quite easy.
Yeah.
It's be deadly. Just be deadly.
Just be deadly, yeah.
Just be deadly. That's it.
Bro, it's a hard world though.
But just be deadly. Like Like, just don't be a piece of, like, enjoy what you're at.
Yeah.
Be positive. Like your own life. Get that figured out, right? And, just be productive and do good stuff. And just, like, because you can do it. You put your mind to it. You can do anything you put your mind to it. So just be deadly.
Be deadly,
right?
yeah.
And then
find some life advice there from Colin Hollett.
Right?
Dating advice.
Yeah. And then find someone else who's deadly. And then, right?
Yeah. Isn't that easy though?
Yeah. And then just be deadly to each other.
Isn't that easy? Like, why am I single though?
And then just be deadly to each other. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the game. Be deadly, find someone who's deadly, and be deadly to each other. And if you're both deadly to each other, then you don't want to leave.
I know, but then you got...
Because you're getting treated
but
deadly.
then you got your phone, and there's so many options, and everyone gets wrapped into that nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you don't care when you're in a deadly situation. You're deadly.
Yeah. I gotta take this advice in my next relationship. Just be fucking deadly.
Just be deadly, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Fuck everything else. Just be deadly. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just zone into your own fucking thing. Whatever. And like you say, no negative energy. Fuck that. Just do my own thing over here. That's cool. You guys are doing that. I'm over here doing this. And just keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
And just all you worry about is being deadly. Just doing your thing, growing yourself, doing your thing. And all of a sudden, man, and there's all these people going across your face, and then all of a sudden, man, boom, someone deadly, right?
Bro, I'm gonna call you. Whenever I get married, I'm gonna fucking call you up. And I say, bro, I've been being deadly.
And I found someone who was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you find
man.
someone that is.
Yeah.
Right?
Man, oh, man.
And someone is fucking super best kind.
Yeah.
And it's just like.
But they're hard to find, though. They're hard to find.
It's not. Yeah. People always say that. It's like. It was like, but if it was.
You know what?
But
they're deadly at the start.
But what's cool about it all if it's easy to get? It's easy for it. It's not cool about it. Yeah. It's just like anything else. It's like fucking McDonald's fries, man. It's just there. You can get it any time, right? Yeah. The whole point of it is that it's not supposed to be easy. So when you get it, it's fucking awesome because it's hard to find. Yeah. So then you got it.
You just got to keep being deadly.
Just be deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they're deadly, and they find someone's deadly, right?
Yeah. That's what happens to me.
And then they stop both being deadly.
They stop being deadly.
And they stop being deadly.
It's so true, man. Every fucking relationship I've been in, it's like they start out and it's fucking fire. We're deadly. Best people in the fucking world.
Then you both mellow out and you're not as deadly.
That's it.
Yeah.
And
it just and when that happens, now you're not deadly to each other.
Yeah.
You're not being deadly to each other.
You're constantly because you're not deadly.
Yeah, because you're both not
the
deadly.
Next girl out. Oh, they're both off now.
Oh. Fuck. That's new.
Yeah, that's where you left off. So
for anyone watching, I don't know how this is going to turn out in post, but if you're still watching, thank you. And my first time doing this with the new camera gear, doing it myself. So there's been some hiccups. Greatly appreciate you still listening, still watching.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We've been having a laugh, though. We've been having a laugh.
We had a fucking great laugh, dude.
We've been talking for like 4 hours, man.
Yes, man.
Having a laugh.
Dude, that's what's going to make this podcast beautiful is because Newfoundlanders are full of characters.
Yeah.
And full of people who just want to have a fucking yarn.
Yeah.
And a chat. But by nature, we are all conversationalists. Like, I think everybody in the world is, but I think as part of that is like also like the pat our own back.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we are very much like that. We have a culture for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to be this podcast is capturing the general essence of like what's
I hope it's fucking it gets big. I hope you never know, man. You never know. Joe Rogan just started with his buddies, just fucking bullshit.
I know. I got the time and the money put into it, and I'm not stopping. I'm invested.
Let's
I am
fuck-
invested,
yeah.
and I'm not stopping.
Let's fucking go.
And my woman's behind me because she's fucking deadly.
Deadly.
She's fucking deadly.
Dude, I want a deadly girl, man. Where the fuck you are? I'm deadly. I'm waiting for someone else to be deadly.
My chick is deadly, man. And you know what? We're deadly to each other.
Yeah.
Right? Which is us saying, be deadly, find someone's deadly, be deadly to each other, and then that's it.
That's
it's done.
it.
Done. Nothing else.
Done.
Don't make it complicated. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. Yeah,
I'm
man.
waiting, man. I'm waiting.
Be deadly, find someone's deadly, man.
What do we got there?
And then when she's not deadly, you just leave.
You
You just leave and you're easy. You go.
That's what happened with the last one. She just stopped being deadly.
Yeah, and then
I wasn't being deadly too.
and you stop being deadly.
But we were deadly, and we could have kept being deadly.
We both stopped being deadly.
And we stopped being deadly.
And when you stop being deadly, you can't be deadly to each other.
And then we fucking we were apart, and now we're like, well, why did we stop being deadly? It's a
Tale as old as time by the old deadly trade.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But like, that's obviously we're putting it in modern terms,
Yeah,
but like
yeah,
that's a tale as old as time is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Tale as old as time. You hear me now? Is that tale? Yeah, that's staying.
I don't know what
Yeah, I'm holding mushrooms, but all right. We're reading Adam's
deepest, darkest secrets.
deepest, darkest secrets.
Let's bang some off.
Right. I fake it in bed because almost every time I've had sex, it was just whatever. I can't feel it. So,
Okay,
she's not alone here.
This is another thing though, because I've definitely women fake it all the time.
Yeah.
And it fucks with your head.
Yeah.
And they can do it. We don't know. Like us, it's like they know when we can't fake it.
Yeah.
We cannot fake it. And
I faked it. I have.
How?
I have. Well, first of all, you got to have a condom.
Yeah.
You got to have a condom.
Yeah.
You can't fake it. You got to have a condom to fake it. That's rule number one.
I've never faked it. I've never faked it.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're a handsome fucking...
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, because
Why did you fake it though?
Sometimes you're not impressed by who you're with.
Oh my god, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have that problem. Look at you. What a rough... Yeah. Meanwhile, I supposed to feel bad for you over here. Right? What a rough life you got. Trying to find your way.
Oh my god. It was so true though. Oh my face hurts. You just stop.
Yeah. That's facts, man. It's been years, but I've done it. It's been it's years ago. But I did it for sure. Definitely did it. Did it twice.
You know you laugh hard when you're like I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, fuck, that was a good one.
It's great, man. It's great. We're gonna do more of these. Yeah. All right, but what she's saying, like, as much as it sucks, it's nothing.
If there's shitty ones there, just fucking flick.
Yeah, that's what I'm flicking.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, okay. So there's a full fucking screen of responses. Okay, I see it. My secret is too dirty to share. All right, well, go fuck yourself.
Why did you even put that down?
Yeah. It's like that's like writing a sass being like, oh my, don't text me. I'm upset, but I don't want to talk about it. And I don't want anyone asking me questions about why I'm upset. But I'm upset and I want everyone to know it.
Yeah.
But don't fucking ask me why. What?
Oh
why?
my God.
Why are you telling us any of this? Anyways.
Fuck. Colin,
Yeah.
man. What else we got here? What else we got?
Oh, okay. That must be okay. That's part 2. What a weird way.
Yeah, there's a couple. Okay. There's a couple there that's like it's like 3.
Yeah, somebody's still making sense. Okay, so what? Just seeing that one secret that I too was with a guy that tried to shit on my chest, and he wanted to piss inside of me.
Oh yeah. I remember reading that one. Okay, so like
what? Shit on his chest.
I don't understand this, right? Because I don't get why people are into that.
I was just
like
first of all,
I gag when I'm fucking cleaning my cat shit.
My immediate instinct is like you're not alone, and my immediate instinct is like he's alone. But now there's people that are into that.
Man, there's people that are into everything. You want to know a funny story? So you know what Cameo is, right?
Why would anybody be into that?
I don't know.
Shitting on someone.
It's disgusting.
How toxic are you?
Oh man! Like, how do you even like get to that point where you want to shit on somebody? Yeah, but who thought of it at first? It's porn. Yeah, it's porn. But like, how did they like? Who did it first? Who decided that it was like I'm gonna shit on your chest and you're gonna like it? I'm gonna piss on you and you're gonna like it.
It's disgusting.
It makes no sense. It's disgusting. But there is those people out there.
Yeah.
People got weird fetishes.
God love them. All right.
God love them.
I don't get it, but whatever. I don't even got much to say other than see help.
Yeah.
Like to the whatever. This I don't know. I don't. Man, I'm so happy I'm not that toxic, man. I'm so happy that I don't have to shit on my woman's chest.
Can you imagine having your wife being like, I'm going to take a shit on you? And when it was a piss inside you. Why would you even want to do that?
I'll tell you what. When you're doing that.
Childhood trauma. Something happened. Something happened for you.
I think it could be. I think it's relationship trauma. I think you're in your head. You're shitting on your ex. Gotta be the only answer.
It gotta be, man.
It gotta be the only answer.
It gotta be.
That's disgusting, man. All right. Because why would you get enjoyment out of shitting on someone's chest other than you hated the person?
Another one too that I'm thinking about. People were writing me saying that they fucked people that the guy enjoyed eating their own semen. Yeah, which is okay. Which is like,
yeah, but they deserve.
That's wrong, right? But the girl does it.
Yeah, but
and we kind of expect them to swallow.
Yeah, but this is how every episode of Criminal Minds starts. We're gonna do. We're gonna I hooked up with a guy on my period. Threw the condom somewhere in the hotel room. His friend came back. They all got other girls to hook up with. One guy finds a condom. Thinks his penis was bleeding from all the sex we had. Huh? We didn't disagree. Ha ha. I mean, it sounds like
an orgy.
Disgusting one.
Yeah.
But that's a good one. That's a good one.
I've been in some.
But that's a good fucked up thing to send. But I don't got much comment on it because I don't know what to say. Like, other than how fucked up was Buddy. How fucked up was Buddy?
Man, like back to the drinking thing. Like those situations, you're fucking loaded, man, and you make these fucked up. Like, you know what I mean?
Buddy, you're beyond loaded.
I've been in some pretty fucked up scenarios where like it's hotel, bunch of fucking people, and you're just fucking a little bit like it's yeah. Anyways,
I get it. Oh no, everyone that gets it gets it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But that's why I said I don't say as a poor fella. I never once said I didn't get it.
Yeah, we get it.
Just poor fella.
Oh, fuck. What's the other one?
The PMU is too long. All right, that's a message just looking to try to get inside your pants, as far as I'm concerned. I slept with two best friends. They don't know about the other because they both have wives and can't talk about it. So she got two.
Okay, you shouldn't be sleeping around when you get a wife.
She got two friends, two guy friends, and they're both married, and she's fucked both of them, and both of the dudes don't know that their best buddies also fucked her. They think they're like, that's a fucked up little world, isn't it? Man,
it is fucked up.
Everyone's.
Man, people are in some weird situations, man.
Yeah.
Like people do weird shit. Like why? Why can't you just be deadly?
Be deadly.
Just be deadly, man.
Why you gotta bang your buddies that got wives? Like,
so is this
she got two of her guy friends that are both married. She after banging both of them, but both the guys don't know that they both banged her. That's how I understood that.
Yeah.
And
strange.
Yeah, it's a good little secret though. It's definitely a dirty secret.
It's definitely a dirty little secret.
Dirty little secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let the cat in the bag on that.
No.
We won't.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. What is dirtier in story? By the way, I should just throw this out there. For anyone that thinks that they're throwing this at Adam and being purely anonymous, only he is seeing it, and now I'm seeing it. I'm not remembering any of this. I'm not taking screenshots. I'm high.
Yeah.
And I'm browsing. And I'm not even looking at the names because it's not about that. It's about the content. I'm not even looking at names. I don't give a fuck. And I really could not give a fuck. And your secret is also safe with me.
It's a safe area.
It's a safe space, yeah. I promise. What is dirtier in story? Getting eaten out on your period.
Ew.
CBTG's men bathroom.
What is that? What is that?
CBTG's. So before you moved back, there used to be a bar called CBTG's. It was like above Subway. And it was an after hours bar. So this missus was on her period and got eaten out, right? Above Subway. Which, by the way...
All right, sorry. That's fucking disgusting.
It's disgusting, but it's very believable.
But who does that? It's very believable.
Like if she said O'Reilly's, I might be like, all right. But she said CBTG's, I don't flinch. I'm like, yeah, that's what happens there. Like,
but like, yeah.
There's a reason why she threw that in there too. She didn't say a bar.
Yeah.
She said CBTG's.
It's definitely, yeah.
She purposely made.
I don't know what that is, but
it's an after hours bar.
And there's definitely guys.
And she put that there because that adds credibility.
Did he finish?
Ooh.
Did you finish though?
That's all she said. She goes, "What is dirtier than getting eaten out on your period in the CBTG's man bathroom?" I'm assuming it's her. I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know about getting fucking shat on like on your fucking chest.
Oh man, drinking is fucking insane because you do insane shit.
Yeah.
Nobody would ever do that if they weren't fucking wasted.
I got dentures, and part of me wants to sell toothless blowjobs and make a mint to retire early. I think that's more of a confession than a secret, but I'm on board. I think that would sell, and I think in today's world with OnlyFans.
OnlyFans is a weird fucking thing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is people are. I'm not saying that she needs to go on OnlyFans. I'm saying.
Would you ever go on OnlyFans?
Oh yeah, I was gonna put this podcast on OnlyFans. Like I wouldn't do sexual shit, but like but because I've thought about.
Everyone does it, man. There's a guy. There's an artist, Mike. I don't know if you know what it is, but he like put out 8 new tracks, and you have to subscribe to OnlyFans to listen to it, and it's nowhere else. Right.
It's not. See, here's the thing. People think OnlyFans is just all sex and nudity.
Yeah,
it's not.
No, it's not.
Everything's on. There's podcasts.
Well, I mean,
you
can if you want to. If you want to sell yourself,
it's OnlyFans.
It's OnlyFans.
Whatever.
It's your OnlyFans.
It's only whatever the fuck you're doing, and it's only for the fans.
I don't shit on anybody that's on OnlyFans, man. Because we were talking.
Why the fuck would you do that?
We were talking about this before. Yeah, we circled back to that. Yeah, but like a lot of people do it, and they're like, they're a slut. But they're making
gives a
money,
fuck?
man. Who gives a fuck, man?
Who
You're just haters.
cares?
The people that are saying that they're a slut or whatever, or it's like shame to their body, you're just a fucking hater, and you get just
idiots, man.
It's fucking idiots.
Yeah,
Let them make their money.
fuck it, man. Get in, these people are hating.
I'm jealous that I'm not doing it because I could be doing it.
Everyone's jealous of it. That's where half the hate comes from.
Yeah.
And the other ones is because they don't understand. They don't even know what they're mad at.
Yeah.
They're just mad at the world.
Yeah.
They're mad at someone's making money at that and me while I'm doing this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right?
Yes,
they're just mad and angry.
Fucking idiots.
They literally don't know what they're mad at.
They're mad at, man. It's funny because there's people there's people that like they hate me and they don't even anyway, I don't need to get into that. They don't even know what they're mad at, but they're mad.
Fucking idiots. All right.
Fuck.
Currently sleeping with a girl
Yeah.
who has a boyfriend
Ooh.
to see if she likes pussy better, and I caught feelings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
happens.
That's another little tricky. Like I don't understand bisexual. I don't understand it, right? Because I will never, ever, ever put a dick in my mouth.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like, how do you get so curious where you're like, maybe I want to try it? Maybe.
Well, I don't question. Like that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what it is. That's what. But like, they currently sleeping with a girl. But like, I just think it sucks for her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because now she got feelings. This girl clearly is at least, this other chick is obviously the bare minimum bi-curious.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She's wondering, am I bi? You know what I mean? And while Mrs. is out fucking in a laboratory, fucking experimenting with herself, there's other one over there. She's catching feels.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's and she already knows what's up.
Yeah.
She knows what's up. She knows what's up. And she's catching feels with someone that don't know what's up.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for her.
Yeah. Fuck, that's shitty situation.
I hope it works out. I use hand sanitizer in the dark, thinking it was lube.
Wait,
I'm just trying to paint my picture right now at first.
You're in the dark and you're using hand sanitizer. On what?
Oh, they're using lube, man. I mean, use your imagination. They thought it was lube.
Yeah.
So genders. We'll say genders.
I feel like
I use hand sanitizer in the dark, thinking it was lube. I'm gonna preface this for you. Think it was for genders. And nearly burned this chick's box off. It sucked.
Ooh.
God damn it, man.
Oh, can you
sucked.
imagine, man?
That's
because yeah, that's bad. That's really bad.
What's crazy is like, think about your worst sex story, right?
Yeah.
Think about your worst, right? And you might talk shit with the boss, right? If everyone's having a confession moment.
Yeah.
You don't got that story, man. Like that's a fucked up story to have. You fucked up. You put hand sanitizer.
That's a fucked up story to
on
have,
Mrs. Box. Can you imagine being Mrs.?
Can you imagine being in that situation? Like
Mrs. went dripping, right? She's dripping. And he goes, you know what, dry this right up? I got the solution for that leak, my love. Hand sanitizer. That'll seal you right up right quick. No need to be dripping around me.
Yeah.
Now, get back out there. Right?
Fuck.
That is. That
was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah. That's fucking wild. Poor Mrs.
Poor Mrs. Man.
Poor Bonnie, too. Because he thought it was lube.
You know what, though?
He thought it was lube. He wants to bang her.
I'm after eating like hot wings and coming home, like you take your girl, I mean, you go for wings, whatever, it's hot wings. And like you wash your hands, but you still got that little residue, right? I'm after fucking around and like that like burns a little bit and they're like, oh, like you must have had hot wings. So can you only imagine? Like he probably like doused it.
Yeah.
Poor girl, man. Poor fucking girl, man.
He thought it was lube. So he went heavy
Yeah.
on hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, because
went,
you get the jelly one. Yeah, you could get the jelly hand sanitizer. Yeah.
but
yeah.
you're not putting a fucking half a drop.
No, you're fucking dousing that
Ain't
shit.
it? Yeah. Like, anytime you're lubing up, you're not going generous with
No,
I mean,
you're
not
getting
being
a lot. Yeah.
You're being generous with the lube. So he was generous with the hand sanitizer.
I mean, if you're good at what you do, you don't need fucking lube.
Who knows? Maybe she's really drunk. She can't get wet. She's dehydrated, right?
Yeah,
Drink too much Pepsi. I drink too much Pepsi this week. Give me the lube. He goes back to hand sanitizer to mix up with the Pepsi, right?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
And then that sucks to the both of them. Because obviously he's like, whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
You want lube?
Yeah,
you want lube?
I've been with girls.
Because he's just trying to get laid.
Yeah. Fuck.
So he says here, I used hand sanitizer in the dark thinking it was lube and nearly burned the chick's box off. It sucked. But what I'm wondering is was he at it? Was he doing the deed? And before she started, before she started to feel it a bit,
you put it on yourself too. Like, you know what I mean? You don't just put it on them. Like, I'm not putting on lube on. You fucking lube yourself up a little bit. So, like, can you imagine getting hand sanitizer? Like, you know when you shower? Have you ever had that feeling before when you got like, we've all had that when you get the fucking shampoo in your fucking thing and it stings, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about Buddy. Like if he,
like yeah.
Did he?
Can you imagine hand sanitizer?
Like were they loaded and he's banging her, and then she feels it, and then he feels it, but he's making it only seem like, you know, that or is it as it seems where before he even got a chance to stick it in, it was already burned the box off and the night was ruined. What a way to ruin it though, man. That's talk about going to the 1 yard line. Talk about going to the 1 yard line because those moments.
You know what will ruin? Yeah.
All right. All right. I make guys swallow some of their own, you know, and they always end up liking it. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like liking your own farts, yeah, maybe.
Man, oh man.
It ended. See that? I just heard it though.
Yeah. I heard it too.
That's been a cocksucker.
Yeah. Fuck. We still got this one going. Let's keep going. Because it's got two of us.
It's the wild one, yeah. All right.
We'll go until this one fucking.
I know. I'm just Rodis. I'm allowed to be Rodis. All right.
I'm allowed to be Rodis. No, you're not allowed. Yeah. Fuck.
All right. These mushrooms are deadly.
Yeah, they're good, right?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Got spit roasted by brothers. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what that means.
Nah, stupid. Next one.
Yeah. I got so drunk one time that while I was giving head, I puked all over him.
Ew. Can you imagine though? Can you imagine like just sitting back, you're like, oh yeah, and all of a sudden, fucking boom, there's puke all over you. Would you be mad? You can't be mad. You can't be mad at the girl. Like she's trying her best.
It's not like you're surprised that she's loaded.
No, but she says she puked, no?
Right, that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
She puked. I'm assuming she's loaded. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's sober and she puked.
I would think that maybe she has a gag reflex and she puked. Like, ugh. No?
I got so drunk one time that while I was... No, she says, I got so drunk one time
that makes
that
sense.
While giving head, I puked all over him. So Buddy knows she's loaded. He's like, oh, this loaded chick is sucking on my dick. So... whether he was loaded or not, he definitely knows she's loaded.
Yeah.
Because you just do know.
Yeah.
And this loaded chick is sucking his dick and then it pukes. That's just a story for him, too.
Yeah.
He's not going to care.
He don't give
like,
a fuck.
he cares, but he'd give it a second try like a week later. Right? Don't get so drunk next time.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
It reminds me, I met this girl one time. She was, she fucking RMT or whatever. Like, beautiful fucking girl, man. And I got so fucking wasted. Woke up the next morning and looked over, like, she was like, "You don't remember last night, do you?" And I was like, "No." And apparently I was like puking all over this girl's fucking room, man. And I don't remember any of it. But she's like RMT, or is it RMT? No? I don't know. Anyways, it's fucked up.
I don't know. Yeah.
What?
I'm also pretty high.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
RMT, that's like massage therapist.
No,
isn't it?
I'm thinking about something else.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's all good.
This one I found. But I'm also really high.
Yeah,
But,
I'm really high too.
right,
Terrible telling stories.
everybody. I was like, no, you're not. You're not. You're actually good at it. I'm having a hard. Remember we were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
About going to a comedy, you gotta be able to focus.
Yeah.
Because if you get too drunk or if you're too tired,
See,
you
like
get
the
focused.
mushrooms, yeah, it's hard.
So you were talking that time, and the whole time you were talking, I wasn't listening. And it was nothing to do with you. It got everything to do with me and the mushrooms man.
Yeah.
And I was over there somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
That's what happens.
And
It's whatever.
I didn't follow.
Move on.
I slept with a guy who liked to wear my panties to get him off. Well, you should go and Grindr. That should help him too. My ex. That should really help him.
Yeah.
What the fuck would you want to do that? Jeez, whatever. Again, everybody, whatever. My ex
People are
bought.
fucking weird. Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
right. My ex bought himself a dildo from Amazon.
Yeah.
Bought himself a dildo, and wanted me to use it on him.
Ooh.
I mean,
So, like,
I
in that
mean-
situation, like,
I mean-
is he gay? Like, is
For her-
is he gay? But maybe he's in love with her, but like,
for her to write it, it clearly, to her, that was a moment that caught her off guard.
yeah,
They didn't buy it to get her on Amazon.
Yeah.
He bought it without her knowing.
Yeah.
At that point, they've never done anything like that. Right? So, like,
like he definitely had.
So, there's some part of him that's definitely curious.
Yeah, I don't want anything around my ass. Nothing.
Oh, I'm assuming. Yeah, I mean, you know what Mrs. Licking Your Asshole is, for fuck's sakes. My ex bought himself a dildo from Amazon. Yeah, I just read that. I once slept with a girl who straight up tried to shit on my chest. That's the reverse one
Yeah,
of what we.
yeah, we talked about that one earlier. Yeah, yeah. Like, do you imagine, man, taking home a girl, because it happens, and she's like, "I'm gonna shit on your chest."
Does it happen?
It could happen.
Yeah.
It happened to this guy, apparently.
Jesus, man. How toxic. How much, again,
Toxic.
how much does she hate her ex? Does she want to shit on your chest? Like, think about the one night stands you've had, right?
Yeah.
Did any girl ever say it to you?
I want to shit in your chest. No.
Right, because that hadn't me either.
No.
So that's special.
That's special. Toxic, bro.
That's-
Get out of here.
That's a whole level of toxic, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. As far as I'm concerned. That's not, to me, there's a difference. To me, there's definitely a difference between kiki
Yeah.
and toxic.
Yeah.
And, like, shit is like toxins coming out of your body. And as you want, like, that's toxic. Shouldn't shit in your chest. There's nothing lovely about that. It's toxic.
You're toxic, man.
It's toxic.
Shitting on chest, you're fucking toxic.
You're fucking
Yeah.
toxic.
Yeah.
You try to put, yeah. Right? Imagine if you had asthma. Because I got asthma, right? Miss shit in your chest, right? Jeez. I heard there's someone else shit on your chest, you doing asthma. Does it be puffers today? Yeah.
Holy fuck. I haven't laughed this hard, man, in a long
dude,
fucking time,
mushrooms are
bro.
the best. All right. I got asthma. All right. Can I shit in your chest? No, sweetheart, I got asthma. I can't take this shit. No, sweetheart, I got asthma. All right. Oh, this is great.
Holy fuck.
Oh, so good.
Man.
I would.
Oh, what a time. What a time to be live.
Time to be alive. I keep a stash of nudes in a secure folder on my phone as collateral.
I can't fucking breathe, man. This was a deadly idea, man.
Great idea. Yeah. Like, all right, buddy, but it's not 19. It's not fucking 2006, right?
Yeah.
Got news in a folder. I guess. Whatever.
Yeah,
No. That's
I'm gonna.
I get it.
I get it. Because I was a piece of shit at some point in my life. I'm not a piece of shit. No,
but I get. You can update folders online.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Now in today's world, because when I first read it, I was like, what? But yeah. I get it.
Yeah, I get it, man.
Yeah, but
you get nudes from a hot girl. You want to keep. But
here's
the
thing.
I don't get that because like I don't. Obviously, people send me shit, but I don't like keep it and then like years later be like, oh man, look at it. You know what I mean?
No, I get that. What I'm saying here is that like, what he's saying, like, is commonplace though. Like, and like, does 100% of women do that? Like, women will dig up shit from 10 years ago. Screenshots of anything. They screenshot everything.
Oh, yeah.
And they always have it. And it's always on the cloud, and it never leaves. They don't delete it from the cloud.
Fuck you.
They try to do it to me.
Yeah.
I had something one time, which I don't regret, by the way, because fuck it. Like it got taken out of context and whatever.
Yeah.
Like if I had back, like whatever, go fuck yourself. But I had a girl take a screenshot of something that I had let out for a few days, and I did it for a joke. And I stick by the joke. It's a funny joke. And then I took it out of my bio, or it was a Tinder bio, and it was like whatever. And it was making a point too, which it didn't like, right?
Yeah,
That's why ruffle feathers. But anyways, and then but that was only there for like a day or two. And it's years later, and all of a sudden a screenshot that's circling by. And I'm like, that was on the internet for a day or two. It's years later, and on a specific app.
Yeah.
Right?
The world
Tinder,
is fucking weird.
And
bro.
it's years later, and you're bringing that up. That means you took a screenshot of it, and that specific, I can pinpoint the 48-hour window that you screenshot that. And it's years later, and now you're showing it to the masses, which means you took a screenshot of that, and you kept it in the fucking chamber.
Girls.
Right?
Well, I'm not going to say girls. People in
People,
general
right?
are fucking crazy.
Right. But like,
The reason why I say girls is because I've just,
you've had it happen to you.
Yeah.
Right. But, like, it happens. So this guy been like, I do this and put him in a folder as collateral.
Yeah.
At least he's only using it as collateral. Like,
Man,
but that can get great. He can get really shitty. He can get blackmail. That I don't like.
There was
that.
a guy that made Big Brother.
You should never blackmail.
Yeah.
But if it's there as a fucking last option to get, if someone really did you wrong,
There was a guy that made Big Brother.
and
Do you know
could
about
get
that?
back or answer for yourself.
He made Big Brother, and these people from his high school had like videos of him years, and they kicked him off the show.
Jesus.
Kicked him off the show just because he said like a certain slur or whatever. But this person was like holding that fucking.
The season you were on?
No, this was the most recent one, the season 9. Yeah, like he was literally he made the show. They released the cast, and everyone was just like, "Oh, he fucking did this," and they had videos.
Right.
You really gotta watch what the fuck you're doing, man. Because people can fuck you anytime.
Yeah, like, well, you know what's crazy is that I've lived a pretty pure life, right? Me personally.
I feel like I have too because
right.
You know what I mean?
But
I've done some shitty things.
But
definitely.
I had a few years where I was in a really dark spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I was drinking a lot.
Yeah.
And I done and said a lot of stuff. Then a lot of times the next day, I'm like, Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
I've done some
and I would text someone and apologize for it.
That's the thing. If you're a good
or delete it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, what did I write? Delete. Or maybe I look back like, man, I said I acted like this last night. I said this last night. And I'd be like, find a person, maybe I'm close to, maybe not. And like, man, I gotta apologize for last night.
Yeah.
Right? That was during a dark time. So I like, but outside of that, like I've lived a pretty pure life.
I feel like if you're a good human and you make mistakes, People are not gonna fuck you because like he's a good guy.
But I got fucked. Like I had people try to fuck me.
Really?
And they were taking screenshots, and most of these screenshots were from the dark time of my life. Where the thing is, they take screenshots. I deleted that stuff because I knew it was wrong.
But they kept it.
Right? I knew it was wrong. So I already took care of it. I deleted it because I know it's wrong. I had some shame. I deleted it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I've already knew that within myself. I did it when most of the time I was loaded or was really in a really dark, cynical spot. You don't know what the fuck. This thing that drives me nuts. Oh, you don't know what people are going through. You don't know what people are, be kind. Yeah, you don't know what the fuck I was going through. You don't know what I was going through. You don't know where my head was at when I wrote that.
Yeah.
And I also deleted it the next day.
Yeah.
So which tells you I'm going through something. So what the fuck are you bringing it up on the internet, later?
Yeah,
whether it's a year later, 5 years later, 6 years later.
Yeah.
Clearly, yeah. But now you're making it relevant.
Yeah.
Like the me
Now,
of
like,
today,
you're not,
like the me of
that's
today
not
thinks
you.
that.
Yeah.
No, loaded Colin thought that 5 years ago when he was going through something.
Yeah.
Not this guy, right? But they do that, and now they're trying to fuck up my name. Like I was whatever, and I got through that, and now I'm kind of like what? I'm more in line as to what people want you to be, and now you're trying to rip it down because I wasn't that. But like that's a part of the path. That's the part of the path. Like
People are too sensitive.
Sensitive is definitely a big part of it.
People
but
are shitty.
Shitty, man, and
Like,
just
why-
lost.
why-
Like for you to do that, like I would never do that. To
No,
someone.
I know.
I never
People are-
have,
Yeah.
and I never would. I would never dig up something from the past
Yeah. You make mistakes
and
and you
bring it
learn
up.
from it, man.
because I think that's such a toxic, shitty behavior. That's toxic, shitty behavior.
She's trying to shit on your chest, bro.
Trying to show your chest, man.
She's trying to shit on your chest, man.
Yeah,
You were really passionate about that.
I got worked up. Yeah,
Yeah, you were. Are you okay?
Are
you okay?
Doing a great spot. I'm a mushrooms, man.
I don't know what happened, but yeah, that was
funny. I know. Yeah, well, I tapped into something. Is what
You
happened.
tapped into something. Yeah, I felt it.
Yeah, man. Buddy, I'm in a great spot. I'm in the best spot. All right, so, dude, I haven't done mushrooms in 6 months.
We can save these for.
Hold up. No, we don't. No. I fantasize about being bread and swallowing my best friend's load.
Ew.
I don't get that. I role played with an ex and called him my best friend's name.
Stupid.
Played it off, but had to keep calling him Mick. That is fucking funny.
Say it again. I don't get it.
A role play with an ex.
Role
And I
play-
called
role play's
him
fun,
by
though.
my best friend's name. I played it off, but I had to keep calling him Mick. So she was role playing, so she fucking played a nurse or the fuck she was at.
Yeah.
But then she called Buddy that she's banging her best friend, where she meant me to do, but she was like she had to keep calling him that name then, so she had to keep calling Buddy her best friend, which she definitely wants to be fucking her best friend, which is what that's what life's all about, man. Fuck your best friend. Get together with your best friend. Start fucking each other. Just be best friends. That's what it's all about. Today I'm going to.
Still waiting, man. I'm still waiting. Still waiting for that one.
Today I get to marry my best friend. Yeah, I hope. I hope that's what you're doing.
Are you gonna get married?
Yeah, probably. But
Marriage is stupid, man.
listen,
It's just a party.
yeah, it's not for the dudes.
Nah.
But I joke all the I laugh all the time about today I get to marry my best friend, and like them, and they're and it's like, dude, that chick has like a half a dozen dudes that she's way better friends with.
Yeah.
Right? So he's not your best friend.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? And vice versa. He'll make some posts, I get to marry my best friend. And it's like, He's got chicks that he gets along with, like, right? Anyways, I always laugh at that. Yeah, you want to fuck your best friend. Yes, that's what everybody wants to be at.
Yeah.
Of course you want to fuck your best friend. Okay. Where am I looking here? Okay.
You have 2 more good ones.
My buddy's wife gave me head before he came
My
home.
buddies. Ooh.
Then I watched her kiss him afterwards.
That's like, how shitty do you gotta be, man? How shitty do you gotta be, man? The fucking, you know what I mean? There is, like...
That's crazy. All right. That's crazy to me. Ruthless.
Ruthless.
I'll never tell. I had a foursome with my friend's hot mom,
Ooh.
her best friend, and my ex-fiance. We are all female. 4 chicks went to town. Nice.
I feel like girls, like, they're a lot more sexier, you know what I mean? And, like, it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, like,
It's
they can
fun
get
for
away
them.
with it.
Yeah. Good for them. I'm all about it. Picked up 2 cylinder ribbed toys. One for me and one for my cat. But I stuck it in my butt. Jesus. All right. That's a concern, isn't it? We just went from like 4 chicks fucking orgying out to Buddy throws, or Mrs. I don't know who it is, throwing cat toys in you. Stressful move, emptied storage unit with boyfriend, pulled down pants, bent over. I like that. OVA. And said, anal? Now?
What?
11 out of 10 with a devil face. Ooh. So she took it up the ass in a storage unit.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Buddy was
pretty good, man.
Man, moving sucks.
Yeah.
Right? Generally speaking.
Yeah.
Buddy gets to do his business in the arse out of nowhere.
Yeah.
In a storage unit.
Unreal.
Rags, don't worry about it.
Unreal.
Chuck it in. All right? Buddy, man. Buddy will bring up moving to him now from now on. He'll be there for moving all the time.
Yeah.
Right? He's always there for moving now.
Yeah.
Right? He's always there for moving. Gag flex was real. I fully throw up with dick in my mouth, swallowed it, and just continued. I don't know if he even noticed. He probably did. He probably liked us. One time I did anal with a guy so big, he ripped my hole, and I limped for a few days.
Ouch.
Yeah. But I feel like you got a tight enough asshole too, but it don't even need to be huge to make that happen. But it depends.
Yeah.
But I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
If she's an anal expert, but he had a massive dick for sure.
I don't understand how some yeah.
Went to Kelowna last week. In search of dick. That's funny, man.
In search of dick.
That is funny.
People do that.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Went to Kelowna last week in search of dick. Didn't get any. Anxiety continues to build. A friend told me she's been fucking her best friend's dad for 4 years behind her back. Wow. The first way out. You'd have to keep it behind the back.
Yeah.
You'd have to.
Yeah.
You gotta. How do you have the conversation? Hey, we're your best friend. Know your dad? We've been fucking. Like, we're best friends, but I'm now tighter with your dad.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, you got to keep that in the down low. The first time I got drunk, I was 13. Threw up all over my mom and sister. All right. What a dark and dirty secrets. So I don't know how you manage.
Oh my God!
I don't know how you manage to keep that secret.
No, listen, it reminds me of the time. Okay, so remember like the flip phones?
Yeah.
So like when I was younger, right?
Yeah.
My mom had like I had the phone, but it was kind of mom's, right? So
Yeah.
whatever. So I had a girlfriend at the time, and fucking I don't even know who the fuck it was, but she wanted a dick pic. So I took one and I sent it to her, and I deleted it, but I didn't delete them all. And there was one that was kind of like a photo, but like I must have thought like it just happened, but like my dick was in it. Anyways, gave the phone back to my mom, and she calls me up one day, and she's like, Adam, she's like, what's this? And she opens it up, and it's like there's a random picture of like the bathroom, and then right in the corner is just my dick. Yeah, that happened.
Oh, that was awkward.
Oh yeah, that was fucking awkward. I didn't try to explain that one.
At
like 16.
Yeah, these cameras bar, they be malfunctioning. I bet that was you. You had to own
Razor
it.
phone, eh? Was it the flip phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Razor
It's weird
was
times though, man. Kids are growing up with phones. Like me growing up, like I never had a fucking phone. You know what I mean?
Razor was a big deal, man.
Yeah.
Big fucking deal. It was after high school.
Yeah.
Had a couple years. There was a small window which people won't understand. But before smartphones are what they are, there was cell phones were just cell phones. They were just all they were.
Yeah.
And then there's smartphones.
You get the
right?
little game on there.
Right. And then there's smartphones with everything. But there's a window between when cell phones were just cell phones and what smartphones are. It was like a 3-year window maybe. And that's where the Razor slipped in. Razor's big for like 3 years.
Huge, man.
Razor's like beta. Is it beta? Remember it was like VHS?
Yeah.
And whatever? Yeah, it was like there was VHS and beta, I think it was called. Again, this just showed me. It sounds like, you know what? Razor's like the Sega Dreamcast. That's probably maybe better. Remember Sega Dreamcast? Came out? No, you don't remember? All right. No. That's a bit more nerd talk still. How old are you?
30.
Yeah.
You?
35. That'd be part of it.
No,
That's why. I know. So Sega Dreamcast. So Sega, you had Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
Right? And then you had was it PlayStation and N64, right? Sega didn't really put anything out. All of a sudden, it was just PlayStation came out of nowhere. It's PlayStation and N64. So then there was PlayStation 2 coming out. But a year before PlayStation 2 came out, Sega Dreamcast came out of fucking nowhere again. Right?
Yeah.
And they did the Sega Dreamcast. And it was hot for a year. But then the year after that, PlayStation 2 came out, which is what everyone was fucking waiting for in the first place, because PlayStation resists. They had a radar on it, right? So they're like, oh, well, wait. Now you can get something with better graphics, better yada yada. PlayStation 2. And then, but what was funny with PlayStation 2 was that what they did to Dreamcast had to happen to them, because then Xbox came out the year after them. Came out of fucking nowhere. Microsoft didn't have a game system. Came out, right? Anyways, these are all little flashes of time. That's what the Razor was. You had like a fucking little skimmer.
Yeah. We were nuts about it, man.
Crazy.
Everybody had one.
Yeah, crazy about the Razor. And then all of a sudden the Razor was dead. Gone. Never heard of, because everything's smartphone now.
Yeah.
Right? Same thing, yeah.
All over the world. Crazy times, man.
Yeah, well, times are changing, man. I'm happy to have you here, dude.
Yeah.
And what a fun way to end it all.
Yeah.
Right? Mrs. fucking gives us whatever that was like. It's like, yeah. Yeah. What say she got drunk at 13 years old or something like that? That was that was the secret that she goes with. And started out. Yeah, man. It's been awesome, dude. And hey, this has been great. We do more of this.
100%.
More of this. Cheers to your 84.
Huh?
84 days?
Oh, yeah.
Cheers to your 84 days.
84 days on the waters.
All right, buddy.